All right, there we go. It's game time. The emote wall is out of place, whatever. Welcome to the Wacky Tabaxi Tavern, everyone. Fix that real quick. How are you doing? So we've got some real quick things to cover before we get into the game. It is a little late. We have been having some issues with the power tonight. Hopefully that will stop. Real quick, unfortunately, Taith, the player of Malathyst, won't be joining us. He had some stuff come up in his life and requested that he be removed from the game, so we didn't have to worry about it. And of course, we're all big supporters of self-care, so take care of yourself, do what you got to do, be comfortable with saying no to things, be comfortable with stepping away from things for a minute, and take care of yourself. Always welcome to come back, of course, but it's just going to be Kelly, Courtney, and Brian, and myself, obviously, tonight. We've also got another giveaway going on tonight, which I will start in just a second. We're giving away another gelatinous cube D6. Whoa. All right. It actually looks pretty good there. And all you got to do is enter !raffle once I get the giveaway going. Let's reset that and open giveaway. There we go. !raffle. Get in to join at the end of the stream. We'll pick a winner. Just open all night. All right. That is all of our announcements. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible because we're running a little late tonight. Say hi to everyone. There we go. We're back. Everyone can unmute themselves and say hello. Gotcha. If you and Nova Rest are lucky, you'll end up with a pair of D6.
Ooh.
I don't have any of my stuff.
Go for the double win.
Oh my god. How are you doing tonight, Brian?
Oh, wonderful. As good as I can be.
There's so much
in this world we live in.
Just trying to make it through, right?
Getting drunk.
Yeah.
Me and my brother and my friends.
Having some drinks and playing some games. Yeah.
Having some drinks, yeah.
In
Looking
fact-
forward to an imaginary adventure with all of you.
Cheers to you all.
Yeah. Chairs and tables. Clink. Clink. We can't do any real life clinks for the time being, so.
Hey, this works out pretty well, I gotta say. Let's go ahead and get everything ready.
Say you're all looking great and feeling wonderful. You want me to do last time? It was pretty easy last time.
It was pretty easy last time, but yeah, of course.
Previously on the Constant Chronicle, our party got day jobs and earned a living for a week. Pretty sure that's all that happened.
That's pretty much all that happened.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I mean,
as far as RPGs go, I feel like I don't know if it was like really good because you guys just did a day job and was still an adventure, or if I'm just really bad DM and you guys just earned some money. You guys just went to work. It was like real life. You went to work for a week and made some money. I will say, in that period of time, you guys have grown closer together because you've gone to work for part of the day and returned to l'Entre du Renard, which is Ceras' home, where you guys have been sort of welcomed. Malathyst was a little less welcomed and was sleeping on the outskirts of town, and maybe was having a harder time feeling welcome. And also, to be honest, was making a lot more money than all of you guys were when he was doing his poaching and stuff. So for all you know, he made a bunch of bank and found a boat back home, or found a better place to live, or has found a job and stopped following you guys back to l'Entre. But at the end of the week, you guys are all at Ceras' treehouse, and Malathyst is nowhere to be found. You could go looking for him, but you don't see him anywhere near this village, and looking for him in l'Entre, or looking for him in Erebane would be difficult with the large crowds there. But you're welcome to do whatever you want. It's your lives. But at this point, you guys have saved up some money. You've worked for a week or so. You got a treehouse to live in. No one's hating on you. Adelaide is running l'Entre right now and admires Ceras, and you guys are pretty much getting away with whatever you're doing right now to a degree of you're not drawing attention to yourself, so you're welcome.
Like up to no good or nothing. So.
Yeah. You guys haven't caused any trouble since the egg came crashing down. You guys have been good guests in the village, so no hard feelings so far.
I will address the Malathyst situation, and honestly, I feel like he's going through some stuff. We should probably
He
give
did
him
seem
his
pretty
space.
concerned about his family.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys had to guess, odds are because he was making a lot of money, you guys poaching ammos, odds are he got enough money to find a way back home and just left.
He might have jumped ship already.
Yeah, he didn't seem as concerned about what you guys were doing or whatever this angel you saw were Ceras or anything like that. He seemed, he wanted to go check on his, his loved ones. And so you could probably guess that's what happened, but
Yeah.
no consequence to you guys. You guys, have known him about a week. If you come across his path again, blessed be that day. But if not,
How it
It is
goes.
also possible. It's possible the Kitsune maybe have kidnapped him without us knowing.
I mean,
yeah.
it is
You could
right.
be in jail in Erebane. Anything could be possible.
It might
guys-
be
for all
improbable,
you know-
but it's not impossible.
Yeah. Anything could have happened. All you know is he's one day when you guys are leaving town to go into Erebane, or to see what's going on that day after a week of work, you just realize he's not outside of town like he usually is. Usually he sleeps just outside of town since he sort of offended some locals. He's not there now. That's pretty much all you know. You don't know what happened to him apart from that. He didn't leave a note.
So is this the
At the
beginning of a day or the end of the day?
One or the other. I would say probably
Okay.
the beginning when you realize he's
Okay.
gone.
All right. So we
Might have come home one night and maybe thought he wasn't there because he might have just thought nothing of it, like, oh, he's coming home late. He might have gone missing the night before, but you didn't realize the next day. So it's morning time now.
okay.
You guys have had at least a week of work.
And I've got we all made a little pretty penny. I'll be
Just doing
sitting I'll
things
be
that you're
sitting
good
at our little dining room table
Your
sort of.
treehouse. Yeah, you can be wherever the treehouse you like to be. It's your treehouse. Let's set up
I'm
however
having
you
a
want.
I'm having a little breakfast in a common room with a table. You guys can join me if
And,
you'd like.
and at the breakfast, of course, you have communal vegetables here in town. So any vegetables you want are fine. And if you have rations or anything else you've stolen, you can whatever else, eggs.
I like a
whatever you
little fresher. I'm gonna. Do we have any eggs? Can I fry up an egg?
Let's see if you've stolen any in the past, because. Or you
Is
could
there
get
any
some
town
reversed.
eggs?
It's not like it's impossible to find some. Roll me a survival check to get an egg
Yeah.
from the nearby forest. From
Maybe
a
I
bird
can
you-
make some eggs for my new comrades.
Yeah, Kitsune, fox people do love eggs, so
Yeah. It's like
you can go hunt
it's a
some
big
down.
deal. It's a big deal. It's a 15. It's a 15.
Not a great. It's not 20, but it's above a 10, so it's way above average. And you're a fox person, so I'll say, it might take you a while. Say it takes you 15-20 minutes, but you can hunt down enough eggs for the three of you at least. Three
Nice,
eggs.
nice. Okay, yeah.
They might not be full size like goose eggs or anything, but they're small, smaller than chicken eggs. Maybe like robin eggs or quail egg size eggs, but they're enough for breakfast.
Yeah. What do you think? We eat them raw or we cook them up a little bit?
You have the accommodations to do either one, as long as you roll a survival check to start a fire if you want to cook.
I think
Otherwise, it's raw veggies and raw eggs.
I think when we're roughing it out, eat a raw egg. But if we're at home, why not take the extra time to?
You have these guests.
To
You don't know
prepare
what
it,
their
right.
preferences are.
Yeah, let's
You
cook
know
some
that
eggs.
They love raw eggs, but maybe everyone else doesn't.
All right, survival check to cook the.
So just to start a fire, yeah, to cook up basic camp cooking.
Okay, all right. That's a
Unless you have
16.
profession of chefing or cooking.
I don't.
Yeah, survivals it's gonna be camp cooking. That's not a
Okay.
good joke.
Okay. Yeah. I got a 16 on that roll.
Yeah, still above average. So it's not a 20, so it's not like a, no one's gonna write a 5-star Yelp review, but it's definitely better than average. It's edible. It's good. Not the worst meal anyone's had if you prepare that. And we'll say whatever else, beans and vegetables you want to throw in there, whatever kind of other breakfast accoutrement you want, as long as it's not meat, unless you have meat.
Let's do some some eggs and some mushrooms, and I don't know what other good breakfast. Let's just do some potatoes.
You want to make like an omelet, or like a breakfast scramble.
Sort of a
bowl?
breakfast scramble. Breakfast scramble, yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
everything thrown into a pot and stirred up until the eggs are done.
That's why you gotta love me as a DM. It's like one week we're gonna spend the whole week just going to work. Next week we're gonna talk about breakfast for 2 hours. What do you guys
I'm
want
getting
for
hungry.
breakfast? I like that. Let's roll for that. Well, yeah, but you can make a delicious scramble and all that stuff, and you present it to your guests, and they can take it as they wish. Do you guys want some scramble?
Well, I'm gonna say that I wake up with my rat senses.
Well, the smell, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I smell something cooking. It lures me out of the bed.
Hold on, Kelly is looking for something and trying to talk to me with my headphones on, and I can't hear a thing she's saying.
They work like earmuffs when they're when someone's in the real environment.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's that even? The blue bag? Okay.
We'll say Balvin,
You
wake
keep
up
your
first,
stuff in
just
your room now.
Complications.
Yeah.
So I don't have that stuff.
So I love the fake backgrounds on Skype, but it's crazy when people just disappear.
Check your drawers, not your underwear. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm whipping up a breakfast scramble for everyone.
Balvin will be the first one awake, and Kep will be the next one awake, but you guys can awake to the smells of a delicious country cooked breakfast.
Yes, my nose leads me.
Cooked
to
campfire
Ceras.
style.
Oh, we're talking about like cartoon where it's the wavy lines and your feet pick up off the
Yeah.
ground and you float into the kitchen.
I'll allow it.
Red Flintstone style.
As long as you roll me a fly check to dream float in there.
Let's see if you can actually pull this off.
Balvin.
Let's do it.
See how well you float in there at least.
17.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you float in there. I'm totally down for the 17.
I'm impressed with my own cooking. I've
Unconsciously.
never been able to get anyone to do that before.
Rat folk apparently are very enticed by smells.
Yes.
And then Kep will walk in.
Kelly,
right behind.
I don't know if you know your microphone is muted or not. I see your lips moving.
Technology.
You could just be talking to yourself.
I don't know.
There we go.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
Yeah. You guys
why-
can all enjoy a nice breakfast together.
I didn't
Okay.
say anything important, so.
Okay. Well, everything you have to say is important.
I'm like, wow, you got this?
Yeah. I
We'll
just
pretend whatever Kep said before, Kep was just writing in Kep's diary, and we
There
don't
we
know
go.
about it. It's his future song lyrics we'll hear about later.
that was inner monologue.
Yeah, it's gonna be a haiku. You guys wait.
Yeah, it's been
you
a.
guys enjoy a nice breakfast together, and you can talk whatever you wish, count your coins, whatever else.
Yes.
It's been a long
That was-
week of
I was definitely going to ask, so, how much did you make this past week?
That was literally the next question about to come out of my mouth.
Okay, same page.
I apparently I need to work on my jokes. I only made about 50 gold last week. 54, to be
You made
exact.
more than I.
Did I? Oh wow.
I made about 72.
Yeah. Okay. They like your poems a little bit better than my comedy.
Yeah, and you guys might even like try to take a bowl of food out to Malathyst to see how he did, and that's when you'll realize he's gone. So you don't know how well he did, but you feel like he was catching a lot of animals before he disappeared.
I mean, I would have had. I mean, I would have had to believe we had some contact with him throughout this past week.
Oh, you definitely crossed paths. It's still
Yeah.
like, you know.
And I mean,
you
maybe
went
we
outside
know a
of
little
town,
bit
you
more.
still talked, probably like walked home together. Or
Yeah.
Two worked together, that kind of thing.
Shot the shit. Well, I
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
I mean, apparently Malathyst was making a lot of gold, trapping, and just basically generally hunting animals. Maybe we need to give that a try.
Knowledge local Ceras. When you say that.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, I gotta take that minus. That's a 12.
Not great. So you know, while hunting is discouraged within La Antra because of the commingling with animals, you know, there's a predator-prey thing, like you're allowed to hunt. It's not like forbidden,
Yeah.
but you're supposed to consider when you hunt and things like that. So maybe that's all you know. You don't know anything else beyond that, so I can't even tell you.
I'm not sure if I'm a hunting for sport kind of guy now that you bring
You're
that up.
not. So
Yeah,
you
I feel
probably
like-
never even thought about it.
It's like a survival thing. You have to do
You're
it.
vegetarian,
Not for a
aren't you?
sport. No, I'm not vegetarian, but you know,
Oh.
I think still some of the beliefs of the tribe of the den still kind of linger. Where I'll eat meat, but I don't believe in just going out and killing an animal for fun or for sport or whatever.
Yeah, definitely a lot of La Antra's residents eat meat, but it is definitely not as encouraged as the other things that they eat. Depending on the religion you are, like definitely, if you're gonna eat meat, you have to use the whole animal. Like, there's a whole lot of ritual behind. If you're gonna bring an animal home, you've got to, gotta use the feathers. You gotta use the bones. You got, it's no like just eating it and tossing out the rest in your town, kind of thing.
Pizza's still on the desk here. Well, you know what? Maybe we need to actually talk to one of these harbor masters or something and get a number on this possible journey. I know, Blavan, you mentioned last week we might find a working ship, and I gotta say that's something that might be appealing, depending on what the work is, what we're doing, and what kind of fee we're still talking about. I'm sure we're not getting anywhere without paying something, but I think we should talk to some harbor masters.
There's no free rides.
No free rides.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, we'd have to work another week or two,
Oh, easily, yeah. To afford maybe a ticket for us.
Who wants to work 3 weeks in a row just to save up money for a boat ride? Nobody wants to work 3 weeks in a row just to save money for a boat ride.
Just for a boat ride, come on.
No, it's not worth it.
That should be
quit
like
my job.
You're talking about a ferry. Yeah.
Boat ride.
Whatever's over there ain't worth it. Let's do.
I'll stay home. I got a nice
That's
house
right.
here in the tree. I got a tree house. It's great.
It was
Yeah.
300.
Living a good life over there. That's what we thought.
You guys have appraised it as that's much like the passenger ships cost. You might get something less on a ship, like a ship you work on. It might be half price or something if you do work, and it'll be a smaller ship. But the passenger vessels, the ones that have like rooms that are basically like made to transport people, are about 300 each per passenger.
Well, it's good to have high goals, I mean, and it's never a terrible thing to treat yourself.
You want to head back into Erebane and see what's one of the docks or elsewhere?
Yeah, let's go talk to somebody in charge of these boats over there.
You guys start the several-hour walk into Erebane from the forest of L'Entre du Renard, your secret Kitsune den. At this point, I mean, Adelaide is the den master. If you guys, whenever you're leaving town, if you want to get like, hey Adelaide, where's the secret hole? You guys can get out of town easily. It's just returning to town that'll be hard. As long as you just don't mind swinging by her house and being like, where's the hole? Or you can also roll if you wanted to roll it, but if not, I can assume you can ask her if you're okay with that. If you don't want to roll.
Don't we have a little pathway we've already cut out?
You have the one that Malathyst cut.
Mm-hmm.
But it has started to grow back. It's easier to pass through than the rest of the thorns because there's like where it was damaged, but it is growing back slowly.
We can't go back that way again. We gotta let the vines
every
regrow.
day. I mean, Ceras has no problem passing through the vines no matter what. I don't think for him, he doesn't care.
Not a problem.
He's got special shoes and can just like pass through them without thinking. But for you guys, if you guys want to find the place when you're leaving town, you can just ask, and it's not even, you have to even roll.
I will say that because specifically because of what happened with Malathyst last time, we're gonna swing by and get the clearance codes to leave to make sure that something like that doesn't happen again.
So if you roll high enough knowledge, you can know it. But if you just go ask, she'll show you where it's at. You guys can leave town easily, and as long as you return to town before sundown, it'll be in the same place.
Okay.
Once the sun goes down, she might move it. So you just have to, you have a 10 to 12 hour window to get back, basically, or else it might move slightly. It moves by day, so it doesn't move very far. You'll know it'll be in that area if you come back.
Let me get some paper. Yeah, let's definitely go. Let's go swing by, ask them real quick, so we don't have to deal with any issues. Watch your butt.
Adelaide is kin of yours, and admire. Like, you're older than Adelaide actually, so she admires you, looks up to you. Will gladly give you information, even with your two strange allies who've been around for about. She has no problem divulging information to you and how to come and go as you please.
Perfect.
So as long as you come back before sundown, it's easy. And if you come back after that, it'll be nearby. So it won't be as hard as usual because you at least know the area it's in.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But I did roll a 95 for once you guys leave town. So once you leave L'Entre du Renard and you're heading into Erebane, on your way there, you guys are heading into town. You see the favelas and the hobo camps. And you see 3 riders coming towards you on the backs of very large birds. They're wearing funny outfits with flare-legged pants. It looks like leather armor, wide-brimmed hats that are sort of tall.
I like the looks of these guys.
Yeah, they have weird outfits. There's different outfits than any of you are accustomed to.
I have a very.
I wonder where they
on
shop.
these 3 large birds.
I have a pretty good picture in my mind. Something very
I'm gonna
familiar
ask them
about
where they
these
buy
folk.
their clothes from.
They're still in the-
Kep is gonna approach them apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be at the front of the
Gonna let
group.
them
We're gonna
approach
do
me,
like
I
a
guess.
group order. You're in like
Yeah.
the front. Everyone else is like behind you, and like the.
Oh,
like,
boy.
right.
Yeah.
Sure,
I'm on the
yeah.
left.
Yeah. All right, you're in the left, a little bit behind,
Mm-hmm.
and
kind
Balvin's
of
in the
in
right, a
awe
little
of them.
behind.
Triangle
You
formation.
got Kep is right. You got a Mighty Ducks triangle. You got the
Exactly, the
flying
flying V. It's so
Alright.
trusty.
V, and the birds come charging towards you, and they like screech to a halt right in front of you. And the men, humans, obviously humans on the back of these large birds, ostrich-sized birds, almost horse-sized birds, jump down from their horses, and they have saddles and reins, and from their hips they pull weapons. Roll.
What?
You gotta roll something for this. I mean, most of you guys probably know what this is, but just in case,
Let's kick him in the neck.
roll me. Let's see what kind of knowledge this would be. I don't even know.
If you draw the weapons, I'm gonna definitely
Say,
put my hands up.
Engineering, knowledge engineering. That's
Okay.
probably the one that makes the most sense.
Engineer.
Oh man,
Okay.
I think all my knowledges just have a -1 to it, so
10.
that is correct. 15.
15 as well.
All right, they seem to pull some sort of magic wands from their hips and point them at you guys. Ceras and Kep, you'll know that they're sort of like a magic missile projectile, but the way they're aiming them at you, they're at a distance. They're about 60 feet away from you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and they're pointing weapons at you like they could hit you from there. It's not like a sword where they have to like be up at your shit. They seem to be pointing a weapon at you like they feel like they're squinting and pointing at you like they're aiming. You have the feeling that while it looks like a magic wand, they must be able to shoot some sort of magic missile or something at you from this far away.
Is it
Whatever
like
it is.
like a wand rifle or something?
Yes, if you knew,
Like a
understand
wand with a
rifles,
buttstock?
if you've seen a
Kinda
rifle
like
more than
Teal'c's
roll
weapon
knowledge
in
history to see
Stargate.
if you've seen a rifle before. I guess
Okay.
that's how we'll discern if you know what rifles are.
7.
No, you don't know what rifles
Okay.
are. Magic wand. Do you think magic?
So
wand?
it's just a big wand. Okay.
Yeah.
Kep, I'm gonna let you jump in here and take the lead.
You are in front.
You are in front. I got your back if you need any, assistance, but you're on point right now.
There are 3 humans that are probably a couple feet taller than each of you, holding these magic wands about 60 feet away. So you kind of have to yell. So don't be shy.
Okay, let's see.
Ask them where they got their pants. That's what you wanted to know.
You have
Yeah,
nice-
but I'm trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to approach this, I gotta have an actual
Bless the
plan.
gnomes. For
Let's
always
read a
approaching
poem.
I think that's a
Gnomes
great
will always
icebreaker.
approach a situation in a way you wouldn't expect any other character to approach a situation.
Mm.
No one else would ask these guys about their pants, but a gnome would.
And it might disarm them.
Yeah. Anyone
Um,
else that got 3 guys pulling a gun on them would approach the situation rationally, but not a gnome. A gnome would be like, "Where'd you get those pants?" That makes sense to me.
what?
Yeah.
Your pants? Where'd you get them?
Gnomes are wild. Dude. Fashion is the most important thing.
Do I have to? Okay, so I noticed they're holding these magic-looking wands at us. I have this bardic performance counter song. Do I have to do that before they?
Usually a counter song is to counter, but you can start it now to prepare a counter if you think you're going to be countering magic, sure.
Okay.
You want to start playing a counter song to start you don't have an instrument, so you're just going to be singing some haikus?
Yeah.
All right. So Kep steps forward and starts
Yeah.
singing some haikus, which is
Is it-
Kep's preferred mode of communication and artistically is haiku. So we're having some spoken word that's done vocally, like vocal gymnastics, like Mariah Carey doing a haiku, I assume.
Okay, I
It's
think
got lots of ups and downs.
this haiku might not be correct because I just did it on point.
Well, it's a gnome haiku, so there's no rules really.
Okay, cool.
Haiku is a
We'll
suggestion.
go
of
with that.
No rules,
yeah.
just right.
Yeah. You can't count syllables. You're a gnome. It's not... You want to tell me your haiku and then roll diplomacy to see how it goes with these cowboys? I'm down for it.
Yeah. Wait, I'm saying my haiku first and then roll? Is that
Yeah,
what I do?
sure.
Okay.
Always say this stuff first. That way I know I can add that into the roll depending how what you say.
If it's really good or
If
really
it's good,
bad.
yeah, I'll let that influence my.
So
I'll let that influence my interpretation of the roll.
I hold my hands up and I'm like, wait, we didn't come on horses or anything. We're just
No,
like
we're just
bare.
on feet.
You guys are
on
on foot.
Okay.
Just walked up.
Yeah. All right. Then like I don't touch my weapons or anything. I just hold my hands up, and I kind of sing it. 3 men on big birds, fancy clothing I admire. Please don't shoot us, friends.
Diplomacy. Your very simple gnomish haiku. Sometimes it's the communication. The simplest phrases sometimes are just enough to unlock a new relationship. Sometimes. How'd it go?
I only got an 11. I'm so nervous.
It did not go as well as one would hope.
No.
They still look pretty hostile, and they have their quote-unquote magic wands pointed at the three of you. Roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right.
rolling my chaos dice here.
Okay,
You
well,
guys
this is
finish it out with the
this is what you
Kevin front there.
cowboys
I rolled
want.
really low initiative, so I want to beat a 7.
Oh, okay, well, that's good, because I got
Yeah, I rolled really low.
All right. I got a 13. Yeah.
Get paper ready. I almost forgot. Paper.
17.
18.
17. All right. So 18 was
Me. Kep.
Kep. 17 was Balvin,
Yeah.
right? And 13 was Ceras.
Yep.
And then my 3 guys, I give them all the same roll just for my ease as a DM. They're last. 3 guys. All right. Now my paper's ready, so let's play some D&D for reals. Like I said, they are 60 feet away, but you guys all have the jump on them right now. So Kep, you are still in the front, so obviously makes sense you would go first. You said your haiku, but they still seem like they're about to pull the trigger on their magic wands, if that's something magic wands have. They still seem hostile.
It's
Yes.
interesting playing a bard.
Use your charisma.
I mean, that's basically.
I mean, as a bard, that is your most powerful thing.
Talk your
That's
way
what
out
I
of
should-
things.
That's
Or
what I was
into
gonna try to
things.
do first, but I want to make sure I'm using
You can
all.
do that first. You can do that first.
aspects.
That would be your swift. If you just speech is just a swift, so you can do that, and still if that doesn't work, you still have a standard and a move after that if it fails. So that's definitely a good way to play it. As a DM, I would not discourage you from talking first, and then if that fails, doing something else. That's a free action to talk. As long as you don't say much more than 6 seconds long, I won't, hold it against you.
Oh, what is this bardic performance? Create
Well, that's the one you
magical-
started. You said you started playing that, right? I'll allow that. You've already.
No,
so at this
mine
point,
was counter song. That
because
was
you started
different.
doing it though, right? We discussed you said you started doing it.
Or,
so when you said
wait,
your
that
haiku-
is a type of performance. Okay, I
Mhm.
see it
Yeah.
now.
We'll say that,
Alright.
that began because you started that before the battle began, so that's going on right now. That's continuous.
I'm just gonna try to.
As long as you don't break your concentration, that's ongoing.
I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna say, "Hello, I am Kep. This is my friend Ceras and Balvin. May I ask who you are and why you're pointing those things at us?"
Because you're doing your counter song, you can roll either diplomacy or perform, depending on which one's better for you and how you feel.
Tense moments on
You
the
can
road.
sing it or say it, depending on what's better for you.
I got a 4.
Oh yeah, well then hope you have a standard or move you want to do because there's still on you later. I mean, luckily there's still an initiative, so they
Damn,
can't
not the
fire right
one.
away. But it didn't seem to discourage them. Whatever you said, they still seem pretty adamant upon being your enemy.
Kelly, take your time. Don't rush. No
No, no.
worries. I gotta run to the bathroom, so I mean, like.
So yeah,
Take your time.
luckily Balvin's next after you, but you still have a standard and a move if you want to do a standard or a move, so you can do
We'll
any
take-
kind of action.
Oh no, wait, they're like 60 feet away?
Yep.
I'll take out my short bow.
Do you want to
No.
fire it?
I'm gonna point it right at them. Can I say well, what's up?
You can roll I'll let you roll an intimidation check, but that'll be your.
Yeah.
Right on a swift. I have to make that be your move. So after that, that'll be the end of your turn. And but because you're getting your bow out, if you don't want to fire it, would you like to ready move an action to fire it, like an if-then statement, like if this happens, I fire?
I really don't want to fight these guys.
Well, you're not gonna fire first, but you could say like if they shoot at me, I shoot at them in return. That could be an if-then statement.
Yeah,
So
I'll do that.
That's a ready action. You can ready action to fire if they fire.
I want a ready action.
Okay, so you have your bow ready. You will fire if they fire. So if I fire upon you, you get to shoot first, basically. So you get first shot.
Cool.
You're ready to fire.
Yes.
You do that. So you get ready. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. So you're ready to fire if anything happens. If someone
Sure
sets
things
you
won't
off.
happen.
Oh, did you want to roll an intimidation check with that? Because now you're like, you got your bow out, you want to like
Might as well.
look tough as a gnome. I mean, it's hard to look tough when you're like 4 foot tall, but
Right, yeah.
you never know. Maybe you have like just enough makeup on to like trick everybody. You got your fierce makeup on today.
I got natural 20.
Oh, you do have your fierce makeup on today. You
Damn.
woke up early and put on your good eye makeup because you look
my
at
eyeliner.
No, you got that shadow. You got that red eye. You fucking them up. They're scared because you rolled natural 20. I as a DM, I never like to argue with natural 20 because that's fate. I'm gonna let that be very intimidating.
Hell yeah.
So before I will let you guys now have control of the situation, basically. That's the end of your turn, so you don't have control of the situation, Kep. But now, Blavan and Ceras, you can see that Kep has drawn a bow, and they have sort of like... They didn't drop the weapons, but they sort of lowered them a little bit, like they weren't as short as they were a second ago.
They're like, oh snap.
Yeah, they're like, oh snap. Like, you did still definitely... Kep gave him like a death stare with that makeup on, and looked serious. So their weapons dropped a little bit. So you guys have, you can still fire on them. You can still piss them off, and they still might fire on you. Who knows what's going to happen after this? But it seems like Kep is sort of taking control of the situation. You guys can read that with a passive 10. You can see what's happening. But it's Blavan's turn. You saw that. You saw that bow and arrow like ballsy move against these guys, even though they have some sort of magic wands. So Blavan.
All right. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna say. You must have us mistaken with some others. Lower your weapons, or else Cap might have to take action, but we don't want to.
Roll me an intimidation check on your part. That sounds like an intimidation.
Yeah.
Womp womp. 9.
Ratfoot must not be very intimidating. You must not have good makeup on because your statement did not frighten him as much. But you still have a move and a standard if you want to move or fire, or just like Kep did, you can ready an action. You can do the same thing Kep did and say, if this happens, then I do this. That's totally fine. So if you want to be like, if they fire, I fire, you'll still get first shot if you like to do that. So it's your call.
Can I pull out my singhem? I don't even know how to say that.
It's like a sling, right? It's sort of like a lacrosse, but like smaller.
No, it's a blade. It's like a bladed arrow with a handle.
Okay, yeah. There's so many weapons in the weapon dealy.
Yeah.
But it's still like it's still a thrown weapon, right?
That's no, good. It's a light.
Like you can slash wheat with it.
Yeah, it's a
so more
weapon.
like a scythe type of thing.
Yeah, it looks kind of like.
So there's gotta be. So is that a melee weapon?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna ready an action if they come close enough to hit them.
Yep.
Okay. That's different, but if they get in range, you're ready.
I'm just gonna pull it out so they can see it.
Oh, all right.
That's fine. You want to intimidate with that since you're pulling it out?
No, I'm gonna stealth over to something to take cover. But like,
I'll let you roll a stealth to like pull it out and like vanish hide behind somebody.
Yes, so they don't see me anymore, and they're like, "Oh damn, where'd they go?"
I'm pretty sure
Sneaky
you can
rat
dig
tricks.
too.
I got it. Everybody
I
loves
don't
sneaky
know if that's a
rat
trait or.
16.
I rolled lower than that perception, so yeah, you can sneak away, hide behind a tree or an ally. Your call. Would you like to hide behind a tree or an ally?
A tree.
Okay, so you like dart off to the side. As you guys are just sort of leaving this forest, there's some like loose trees around the outskirts of the Lantra. So you dash and are hidden. Ceras.
My hands are up. I'm just gonna, I guess, appeal to their senses and say, we're not your enemies. Please lower your weapons. Maybe we could figure this out.
That's the diplomacy if I ever heard one.
Hey, all right, not a 20, but I got a 19.
It's pretty good diplomacy.
Plus my bonuses, that's 29.
That's very high. They seem inclined by that diplomacy to lower their weapons. Even though they're 60 feet away, you do see their weapons dropping at this point. So as you guys seem all ready to attack. You guys are like all on point. You got your X-Men poses ready. You're like, wah! But they are frightened by them and sort of lower their weapons. They're still 60 feet away, but they seem willing to talk at this point.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything, Ceras, before their turn? As you kind of have control right now, if you want to take the mic. Before they go.
No. What I would like to do is I would like to ready an action. Just in case. So if they fire at us, I would like to use my Dryad sandals to move into a tree that is close to them, but sort of off to the side and to the back.
I rolled high enough. That's totally possible.
Awesome. Okay. That's what I would like to do.
In that area, the trees aren't sparse enough. You guys are just outside of Lantra, so the trees aren't sparse enough yet. That's a problem.
And that is a teleportation thing, right? Like just a.
Yeah, it's definitely like a dimensional door type of thing.
Right.
You basically appear in one place and reappear somewhere else, like you just walked there immediately.
There you go.
But through a tree. It's like tree teleport, basically. Tree laport.
I will let them. They've got the next move. We've all.
But if they
kind of showed our.
You're gonna tree laport.
Yeah.
All right.
Tree laport. Yes,
they
that's
lower
exactly.
their weapons a little bit and just say, "Toss your money this way."
He's
Okay. I thought we could be
We'll
reasonable
be on our way.
about
Just
this.
Toss whatever money you got.
Yeah, right, Liz, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a really low diplomacy. You guys are not. You're not thrilled by this offer, of course.
Nah. Kep, you're
Not
back up.
You want to see how this plays out, I guess.
No, I don't think. I don't think we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one.
All right, they sense your reticence and lift their guns back, or lift their magic wands. I mean, back to fire at you. But you guys that have reserved actions, anyone that readied an action, you get to go first because it's you. Except, of course, Blavan, they're not close enough for a melee. But if they become close enough, you get to use yours this turn. But right now, both Kep and Ceras, Kep first,
Mhm.
you get to range attack them because you raided that attack before they get to shoot at you. Because you see them lifting their weapons back up. So fire away, Kep.
All right. All right. Where did I? Okay. Firing my short bow. I got a 12.
That's a miss, unfortunately. One whizzes 5, missed him by about 4 feet. So it was, it wasn't super far off, but you did, and you definitely felt like you sensed they're about to fire, and you fired first, so you still don't feel bad. You just missed a little
I say
bit.
that's a warning shot.
Yeah, like I said,
Fair,
yeah.
fair. Roll intimidation was saying it's a warning shot. I'll allow that.
Yeah. All right.
Because you did fire first,
It's a 15.
like Han Solo.
15.
That's right.
15. 15's not super intimidating, but you can tell it sort of like it like unnerves them a little bit. It doesn't stop them from doing what they're doing, but definitely unnerves them. Ceras, you also had a ready action that was ranged, so go for it.
I'm going to tree laport.
Tree laport. So you tree laport behind them? One of
Kinda-
them at least.
Yeah, kind of like off into the side, like back behind them, out of what would normally be considered like their field of vision.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're behind them, so it's definitely you're flanking them.
Right. Okay.
Bare
That's
minimum.
what I'm
They don't
trying
see
to
each
do. Yes, I'm trying to get behind
Yeah.
them.
You're behind them.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in that
That's your
tree.
move. You ready that move? You didn't ready an action? Did you only ready the move to tree laport? You didn't
Just
ready
readied the tree laport.
All right, so you're now behind them. They don't know that yet, probably without
Nope.
rolling a perception. But you don't attack yet. That's good. That was their whole. I let their kind of whole deal go. I assume. Did I roll for them? Who knows? I'll let you guys do your thing first. I'll roll for them now and see if they can hit you guys. I have 3 of them, so I'll roll once on each of you. I rolled only a 10 on Kep, which I'm sure even is too low versus your touch AC, Kep. Touch AC is minus your armor, but you still get to add your dex, so you're still probably higher than 10.
It's 13.
Yeah, you're still good. I rolled even lower versus Blavan. I rolled a 7 on you, which is definitely lower than your touch AC, which would be 10 plus your dexterity minus armor. Still lower than, or still higher than 10. Oh, but unfortunately for you, Ceras, I rolled an 18 plus 3 is 21 versus your touch AC, which is minus
even though
any
I tree
armor.
laported?
Apparently, the sounds. Oh, I guess I'll roll perception first to see if you get them.
I'm in a tree, man.
If not, I'll make this go towards. I'll let this go towards Blavan if I don't percept you. How about that?
Okay, I guess.
That's a very
Now
fair
I'm like
roll.
dumping it off on you. Sorry.
I have to switch dice so I
You'll
don't
be
forget what I rolled. So I'm gonna roll my demon dice on this. I apologize.
Oh.
Demon dice.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 1. I forgot what that's supposed to mean. What's that supposed to mean?
Critical
You're doing
failure.
perception, were you?
Well, I was trying to decide who I was gonna hit. I think originally I was aiming for you, right? But then you said you tree laported, so I think at this point it's got to be Blavan if I rolled a 1. So Blavan,
Oh, okay, I
that'd be a
gotcha.
21 versus your touch AC, which is minus any armor you have. So just 10 plus your dex. That's probably 21's probably way higher than that, I assume.
Yeah, my dex is 15.
Yeah. So, but it's just a gun. So, I rolled 5 though, so it's 5 damage. Nothing more.
Oh,
than that.
okay.
So,
You get bulleted in your right foot. You get shot in your right foot.
I forgot to mention or ask, when we slept, do we recover our hit points or no?
When you guys woke up in the village, yeah, you guys are at full HP when you left Elantris. So any,
Oh, okay,
any damage
nice.
before that, you guys have had a whole week, so you're at full HP.
We
at
have,
this point.
yeah.
Until
it was-
something hits you.
5 damage?
There's 5 damage from a bullet in your right foot. So you're gonna be limping a little bit, so it's gonna mess up your walking. You already walk kind of slow, 'cause, short person.
Pretty
But now your foot's also fucked up. At least for the time being. You got a bullet wound in the footsie. That's my 3 guys though, and then it's back to Kep at the top.
They
With a
fired.
full round to do whatever you want, Kep.
Lethal intent. Let them have it.
Yeah, they shot at you now. They shot
Yep,
your foot.
it's over.
Game on.
Game on. We're done talking.
Your foot's bleeding.
Is it my turn? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, Kep.
Yeah, it's kept.
Okay.
Kep the gnome.
We've been greenlit. It's time to go.
Let's see, I can move 20 feet. Oh, it's still not enough.
You can run at triple your speed, but then you can't do a standard. So you could use your whole. You can use what they call a full round action to get there right now, but you couldn't do anything else. So you can use your whole turn to run up to them, but then that'll be it. Or you can move 20 feet and still do a standard.
I'm gonna move 20 feet and do a standard.
So you get closer and do a ranged attack of some sort,
Yeah,
or
my
a
short
big
bow.
performance. Short bow. Roll that short bow.
9. I got these dice.
Switch dice. It's
Yeah,
always dice.
God.
That's why I love D&D.
Dice jail.
You can always blame the dice. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss, unfortunately, for Kep. The arrow goes off. But like I said, we've always discussed this. As far as gnomes go, later on when you tell this story, all of your shots landed. You were the
Oh, of
hero.
course.
Like in your mind, you did fine. Even if this all fails, as far as your poems go, as far as history goes, when you go back home to Gnome Land, you won the battle. Even if you guys lose this, you somehow won it. So in your mind, you won, even though that arrow went off to the side.
That and you're a
about-
bard. Like, it's just. You
Yeah,
really
it's a
gotta.
story.
It's
another
a
story
double
you can
threat.
tell. It's not a big deal. This is a legend that you're just writing as it happens. Blavan.
Yeah. I'm gonna scream. If you want it, you gotta come and get it.
I like it. That sounds like an intimidation before anything else. Only intimidation, just to see how that frightens them at all. It shakes them.
same fucking roll as last time. It's a 9.
You need some new dice too.
Yeah, rat. They must not be that afraid of rat pull, but you still have your whole turn, so you can still do a standard and a move and all that stuff.
Yeah, can I move up the tree line but stealth again and hide myself?
You can roll a stealth to dart between trees if you like. I'll allow that. What your move is also 20 feet, I believe. Or
Yeah.
was that the Malathyst that was 20 feet?
Mine's
Are you
20
30?
feet.
You're
Mine's
just 20.
20.
So yeah, you got short legs. You're short. Yeah, so I just want to know how far you're gonna move.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll stealth. Usually when you're stealthing, you move even less far. So we'll say it's 10 feet because you're moving slower.
Okay.
But you can, if you're doing that, you can hide behind trees. So you're gonna be about
Okay.
50 feet after this.
I just want to make sure that they don't see me.
I'll make it harder to hit you as long as your stealth is high.
Okay. All right. 18.
Decent stealth. Later on, when I roll an attack on you, is your AC higher than 18?
No.
Let 18 be your AC when I fire on you later, because that'll be your stealth roll. So whenever I roll my attacks for my 3 guys, 18's your AC, not whatever. Just for this one roll, because you're hiding. Thank you. Ceras, unless you have anything else, Balvin.
Nope.
Good hiding. All right. Ceras.
Okay. I am going to. How far away are they from me now? Now that I'm in this tree.
Still 60 feet because you haven't moved. So.
I'm in that tree. I teleported to a tree.
Oh, that's right. You went behind them.
Yeah. How far
let's see how
away
far
am I from the tree?
Let's say when you teleport behind them, you're only like 20 feet behind them now.
Okay.
You're much closer than you were before.
You guys, just do what you can after, try to help me out. Okay, I'm gonna charge out of the tree, out of one of them.
And your move speed's 30 feet, so you can easily do
Yeah,
that.
I'm
and still
good.
Attack.
They're attacking my kin now, so I'm gonna forgo the less than lethal weapons I have, and I'm gonna draw the.
And you're attacking from behind, so I'll let them be flat-footed.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna
Even easier to hit them.
draw my rapier, just charge at them, and just try to just plunge it right
You
into
want
one
to
of
poke a
them.
guy in the back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to do what's that thing? Shit needle. What's that
Shit
guy's
needle?
word? No, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to like. So you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
I feel like it's a Korean
Oh
thing.
wait, no! I know what you're talking about because of that show we were watching.
There's a word
Where
for
you,
it.
when they're bent
But
over,
you
you
like
you
poke-
jam them in the
yeah,
butt.
something
Yeah,
like kids do. Yeah, you like poke each other in the butt. That's like a
That-
something they do.
that show we were watching on Netflix about the little convenience
Kim's
store.
Convenience.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
went over
great-
it. They
great
went over
show,
it.
great show.
Oh my god.
I know-
The dong. Oh, I forget what it's called.
I
but
can't
yeah,
remember what it was.
butt
Yeah,
needle.
but you just do
You're
like.
gonna butt needle the guy.
I don't
Got
think
it.
I saw that one.
I don't know. I watched it without you. You only caught some.
Yeah, you
So
did.
It's definitely a cultural. It's a cultural thing. Justin's talked to me about it before. Like,
I'm
it's
charged.
a thing. Yeah.
I charge at
You're
him
gonna-
and I
you're
jab
poking
him.
a guy
I
in the
jab
butt
him.
with your
Oh
sword.
yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
Hilarious.
All right. And would this be considered flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him. He'll have a
Well,
minus.
like-
You don't get a plus. I have a minus. I'll take it into account.
Okay. That is a 19.
That's not. You only have to roll a 14 because they're flanked, so it's a hit.
All right. And is that
Roll
sneak attack?
damage on one.
Sneak attack? Yes, it would be sneak attack.
If you are someone that's allowed, if you're one of the classes that has sneak attack, then yes, you're.
You bet I
you're sneak-
am. You bet I am. All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. You're a rogue. Or
All right,
a
that's
ninja.
5 damage. I'm a rogue.
Oh, yeah.
that was
So
almost
your-
all
that
sneak
was your
attack
bonus
damage. Yeah, with my bonus damage. Oh, sorry. Hold on. No. Wait, this is melee, so 7 damage.
You added your strength bonus.
Yes,
and-
exactly.
Or dex if you have the feat for it, depending on what you have.
I don't. You can't get that
7
until later. It seemed like to add the dexterity bonus to damage. Correct?
There's a feat that lets you switch it. There's a feat that lets you. I don't know. I don't know if you can get it level 1. I have to look.
I
There's
think
a
you
feat
have to
that
get
lets
it
you do dex damage on strength attacks if you take it.
Mhm.
I think it's called weapon finesse. It might only be with certain weapons or something.
Well, no, I have
there's-
weapon finesse, and that allows you to add your dexterity to strength attacks, not the damage though, just the actual
Just
rating for the
BAB,
attack.
not the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one that lets you do in the damage
Yes.
too. But it might only be certain weapons. It's another weapon training possibly or something. There's one that lets you do that.
7 damage.
7 damage. You poke a guy real good.
Yeah.
You want to take this opportunity to pimp that gelatinous cube while I get another beer?
Yeah, sure. Let's
All right.
Let's take
and then
a
I'll come
second.
back and let my guys attack you.
Ooh,
gonna
I
get a
want to
beer
know.
too.
I want to know how well this hit. All right, so during this brief break in combat, I want to remind everyone that we're giving away this gelatinous cube D6. It's oversized. This is roughly the size of a regular D6, sitting right next to it there. All you gotta do is type raffle in the chat, and you can win. Easy. You don't have to be here. Join the Discord so it's easier to get a hold of you, but I suppose we could get a hold of you through Twitch or whatever. But yeah, just join. We'll draw the winner at the end. How's everyone enjoying the show so far? Thanks for hanging out with us, Katra. I see you out there. I'm gonna, if Katra ends up winning this dice, I'm gonna be really glad that I hadn't sent off Novarests yet. Because then I can just package them together. And now that that whole bit is done, let's go back to the group. Look at Courtney there, sneaking in. What's that way in the background of your?
That's the little anime characters. Forgot what their name is. The little.
Katra says hello to everyone, by the way.
Hello.
Catskills and I are gonna have to sucker a bunch of people into getting Red Dead Online, so we can have a bigger posse. I had fun today. Looking forward to playing again. Cowboy time!
I have a hard enough time playing anything.
Short.
Gotta take care of yourself.
Okay.
Callie.
And me, I have to drink a
I
water.
gotta pay bills.
Well, I know that too.
I've been told that water is now a thing.
Well, you got to. Gotta
Drink a
pace
shot,
yourself.
It is
drink
a
water,
thing.
drink a
That's
shot,
true.
drink water. That's the rule.
Good. It's a good rule.
Hydrate or dihydrate. That's important.
That's right.
You gotta mix your liquor with water, guys. Important move for health and life.
Ugh, that sounds terrible.
Splash it in your whiskey.
No.
It's literally the origin of the term mana is water. So like, just drink that shit. Restore your magic ability.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta keep your
Probably
your
cliche
your
with a
mana
tree.
bar full. Can't cast them spells without any mana.
Nope.
You're
But you
useless.
also can't rage without drinking alcohol. So it's like you get barbarian rage, you gotta drink, and then to cast spells, you gotta drink water. So
Just slam back both.
you can be
That's
a
the.
scald.
Yeah, the scald.
All right, my guys are gonna fire on you guys now that I've hydrated.
How badly did it look like I damaged that guy?
Perception check to
Alright.
determine that. I mean, it was a good shot.
Oh, natural one.
You know you hit the guy then, but he's 60 feet away, so it's hard to tell. You definitely know you hit him. You can't
Oh, I'm
tell
like
how
in there
fast you
with
hit
him. I stabbed him. I'm looking at the wound, but I rolled a natural one, so
Yeah, you don't know how bad you stabbed him.
dust kicked up in my
Oh,
eye
that's
or
right, you
something.
came from behind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sneak attack.
I
Whoa,
forgot you did that
hold
tree
on.
thing.
First
Sneak
successful
appreciates.
sneak attack of the entire campaign, y'all.
Yeah.
First sneak attack ever. Cheers.
Here's the sneak, boys.
Good job.
And like I forgot you snuck in this melee. That was a melee sneak too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well then, even worse than I thought. It was a lot of damage. You don't know. You can't. He's not bloodied yet,
It's
which is
not
what we
like
call when someone's like
Blood.
near death.
Yeah.
You definitely poked him with your sword. You know you poked him in the butt with your sword. He's bleeding in the butt. It's got to hurt and it's got to cause damage to his body.
Gonna need to change those drawers.
Yeah, his pants are ruined. Ruined.
Got a diaper.
All right, before I forget, let me roll for my three guys. Before I
He's
get
gonna have to
distracted.
wear diapers for the rest of his
I
life.
rolled only a 10 versus Kep's touch AC. So as long
No
as your
touchy.
dex is higher than 0, you're good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled a
No
22
touchy.
on Balvin just now versus your touch. That's probably high enough to
Some-
hit you.
Baloney.
That's gotta hit it. Only 3 damage to you though via bullet. It hits you in your left foot. So both your feet. They must be shooting at your feet, like that make you dance thing. They're obviously not aiming high. They're aiming low at you guys. They're not trying to kill you, just trying to frighten you. But now you've been hit in your left and right foot. So 3 damage to your left foot. Where's that put you HP wise? I think it's 8 damage total so far.
It's top secret.
As long as you're not unconscious, that's all I need to know as a DM. Is once you pass, you're still up. You're telling me you're up right now. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
You have knowledge.
I have one left.
Your feet hurt a lot. That's what I'm hearing. Your feet are uncomfortable.
Very
You got
much
bad
so.
feet problems right now. All right. I have one more shot. On Ceras, I rolled a 12 versus your touch AC as long as it doesn't beat your 10 plus your dex.
Get out of here.
All right, so that's a miss.
Yeah, I'm too close.
Then back to Kip.
Let's see. I moved 20 feet last time, so that makes you at 40.
You're at 40 now,
Move another 20 and short bow again.
Go for it. You're even closer, so.
16.
I need some.
16 is just enough to hit, so I get to roll a reflex save to take half. I rolled a 14. What's your dexterity total?
My dexterity total is 11.
All right, so I'll take half because I rolled higher than your dex total.
Okay.
So roll your damage, and I'll take half of whatever your damage is.
Okay. D4. Doot.
My little background effect is not working as well this week.
I got
Close here.
a
It's like cutting off large portions of my face.
2.
What was that damage?
Right? I rolled a 2, so you take 1.
Yeah, take half of that, so 1 damage. You still shot him, but it was obviously a graze, so it's like skimmed him. But still, nothing to feel bad about. It takes us to Blavan. You're next in the lineup.
You got this, Balvin.
I'm going to stealth crawl
Still
to
sneaky.
Rainbow style.
another 10 feet.
Roll that stealth check to remain hidden.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I got a 1.
All right, well then you're
Oh
not,
shit.
you crawled, but they see you, so you're not able to make it to a tree in time. So you're just like prone, sort of. You're crawling towards the tree. I rolled low if they're not paying a lot of attention to you at the moment, but they
Ooh.
can still see you to fire on you when it's their turn. So you're like going between two things that could block things from shooting.
Okay. But before I get to the end point, can I bury my money under some leaves?
Do you want to like really quick dig a hole?
Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna be
good
great
idea.
at that. You're gonna be great at that.
Is that a survival check, or do you have something else to dig a hole?
No,
I
but
wanna-
I have claws.
Uh,
Roll me
pretty
a survival
sure-
check to like bury your money very quickly.
Courtney, don't
If it-
forget that.
Maybe it's not a feat, but I'm pretty sure rat folk could also dig their way out of scenarios.
Yeah, you can like burrow.
Situations. Yeah.
I don't
You have
Yeah.
a burrow ability.
Yeah.
see that on my special abilities.
It's probably a racial thing. If you did not copy your like racial
Yeah.
feats
I
down,
can check really quick if you would like me to.
I know Kelly
I
had
know-
it.
GMs
Yeah.
never check anything.
Well, I think
before
there was a
Black Year.
couple that I had to choose from. I took Cornered
Burrow
Fury.
might be something you have to choose. You might have to like pick you wanted or
Yeah,
not.
that might
Depending
have
on
been.
kind of
Gotcha.
rat you might be. I will check.
Yeah, you might not be a burrower type.
Usually being your speed and just has the regular move, you might have to choose the burrow. Yeah. You gotta choose the burrow. Dealy.
Yeah, I did Cornered Fury. So.
Okay, well, you know, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take it.
That's funny though.
You can
You
dig
still
it.
dig the survival check to hide your money.
Can you dig it?
They ain't taking my money.
That'll be your move for this turn, so you just can't move from your spot. But you can still do a standard after this, I assume.
I'm trying to
Oh,
find
it is.
survival. Where the hell is it on the
It should be on your skill list, and they usually
I
are
see it.
alphabetical.
Okay. Ugh,
Oh, sheets.
I keep getting the same roll. 7.
So yeah, you dig about 7 inches. It's not a very good dig. You still have a standard if you want to do an attack or anything this turn. You know your money's not hidden very well though. Anyone could easily see your money. You're trying the best you can, but you only have 6 seconds to do it, so it's not your fault. You can't dig more than a couple inches in 6 seconds.
Yeah,
But you
well,
still,
I'm
if you want to do something else while you're here, you can.
I'm not gonna put my money in the hole. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, everyone
Alright.
saw it.
No, you want to do an
Everyone.
attack, or anything, you still have time to do a standard if you want to like fire off one real quick or anything.
I don't have anything. See, I was confused when I bought the blowgun. It didn't come with any darts, so
Well, you gotta buy the darts.
yeah. Well, I didn't have anywhere to buy them from.
Oh, at the beginning of the game, you can buy whatever you want. I thought I made that clear. If you would to right now, if you want to right now use some of your gold to have those darts to begin the game with, because you didn't know that, I'll allow it. So if you have gold on your person right now, and you want to blow some for darts, you can.
Yeah, let me look how much.
Would you like to have darts? I feel like they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think they're like maybe 1 gold piece each or something.
That might be a
Or
gold
2.
piece for like
I
several.
think they might even be less. I feel like darts are so cheap.
It's probably like, yeah, they're real cheap. I mean, they're
Well,
they only
Well,
do
how
like a
many-
damage, so.
yeah. Well, how many can I hold total?
I mean, they're small. You can hold like 100 of them. I mean, you can hold as many as you can put in your bag. It's probably like.
I would say,
I
mean,
very small.
if
Yeah,
you
let's do
yeah,
100.
100.
fill your whole
Yeah,
bag.
if you want to have
with
100 of them,
darts.
they are. Blowguns 2. Where's the ammo? Let's see. Loop. You already have the blowgun. Ranged weapons. Here we go. Blowgun darts are 5 silver. So you get 2 for every 1 gold. So for 1 gold, you get 2. So if you want 100, that's 50 gold.
Damn.
Oh, hell.
So if you have 50 gold, you have 100 blow darts, and we'll say you've always had those because you just didn't know that at the beginning of the game, and that's for me. That's on me for not explaining that to you well enough. So you have those. If
They're
you
not
want
near
five,
as cheap as I thought they were.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 for 1 gold.
I mean, I'm gonna need them, so I'm buying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you got the money. Go for it.
What's a blowgun without darts? It's like a Game Boy without batteries.
It's a
I know,
straw.
I
That's
was
what it
like,
is. It's just a
Yeah,
tube.
you can drink drinks out of
Like
it.
literally nothing without it. Useless.
That's what I was like. I don't know what I'm
You're
gonna
not
do.
like use it
Whack
as a
people with it.
snorkel, like Robin Hood in the Robin Hood cartoon movie. Like that's like it. That's part.
Okay, all right.
That's why I haven't done anything. Okay.
Now you got darts. You can start the game with darts. I would never make you start the game with a blowgun and no darts. That's cruel.
That seems a bridge too far.
So you fire a blowgun dart, I assume, roll that dex attack. Which should
Yeah.
be EP plus dex unless you have some feat that makes it otherwise.
Let's see. I have weapon finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for your blowgun?
It is a light weapon, so
Well, then whatever that affords you, you can use that bonus if that lets you do it. I don't remember what weapon finesse does off the top of my head. I can look. But if you have
What?
it on your sheet, just do whatever
Yeah.
it tells you to do.
if it's with a light weapon, it's your dexterity modifier instead of your strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I do.
Well,
what
if it's
do
a
I-
ranged weapon, it's dexterity anyway.
Yeah.
That might only apply if it's a melee weapon, because on melee weapon you usually use strength and you would substitute dex. But on a ranged weapon you always use dex anyway.
So you pretty much
Maybe
just
plus
always
dex.
add dex, unless you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out of your way to
take
pick up a
dex.
heavy weapon or something.
Alright.
None of them will let you add that to the damage, but for the attack you can add dex to the weapon finesse.
So 19.
That's a hit.
Woo!
You hit a guy.
1 damage, I guess.
Well, they're blow darts. You can't ask for too much, I guess.
I
Yeah.
know.
But you
That's
did
why I gotta
stick-
get poisoned.
Oh, but wait. You're a ninja, right? And you have the ability to poison. Did you poison any darts before the beginning? Well, you didn't buy any darts.
No.
But we talked about before the beginning of the game. If you wanted to, you'd be able to because you have poison ability. Did you buy any poison pre-game that you would like to have put on this dart theoretically?
All the poison
Ow.
was too expensive. I couldn't afford any of it.
Okay. I didn't remember how much money you had at the beginning, and poison is very expensive. I totally understand. It's way cheaper to make yourself. So just the 1 damage, poking that guy with the pokey thing.
And natural sources, so maybe we could try to catch a snake or something. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, find something with venom. You can
Heck.
with a survival
Sneak
check.
a snake.
Easier for you because you can't be poisoned by it. But after Blavan comes Ceras.
I would like to try the guy that I just stabbed. I would like to try to disarm him.
Will that be a CMB to disarm, just to knock his weapon out of his hands?
Okay. If that's the case, I will just stab him again.
It is the only way to disarm is with a CMB. So if stabbing works better for you, then keep
I
stabbing.
will disarm him by knocking him unconscious.
All right, that's fair. That's another way to disarm somebody.
All right. Let's see.
Woo! Oh, my clean
That
gimbal will
is
look-
17.
17?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Nice. All right. Get that damage going. Am I This dude would have had to turn around and fire at me, so I'm probably no longer flanking him.
At this point, I mean, he's not. You can't sneak attack now because you poked him, so he knows you're there.
Right.
You can still flank. So I still get a minus on my AC because there's someone in front of him and someone behind him. But I'm not going to get sneak attack damage.
But because I'm not the one
my
in
AC
flanking
My
position.
AC is lower. You're just going to do extra damage.
Yeah. Okay. Damage. Oh wait, that's just 2 damage. Sorry, 4. I keep forgetting to add my
The one
strength.
you poked earlier.
Yeah.
And you're just poking him more.
Yeah. Just filling him full of holes.
Keep poking.
Yeah. Hoo-ha! Yeah. Stab you in the belly.
Fire. I got a 12 versus Kep's touch AC, so minus any armor. Is 12 still too low to hit you? Just 10 plus dex? I assume your dex is higher.
Wait, it's 10 plus dex?
Yep.
Oh, wait, why does mine say 30? My...
Your AC might be higher, but this is touch AC, so it doesn't, because they're using guns.
So my dex is 0, so it'd be just 10, right?
What's that?
It'd just be 10 if it's 0, right?
Your
If your
dex.
Dex?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's a hit.
Oh, shit.
You take 4 damage from a gunshot. Because you don't have
Pow! No.
unfortunately. They blapped you one time. Balvin, I only rolled a 5.
I say,
for
what the
AC.
hey, man?
Let's see where they shot. I'll roll it. They got you in the left foot also.
Mm.
Both shot.
Left foot.
Definitely
Oh,
all
my
three
foot.
shots. I guess at this point you guys can tell they're not trying to kill you because they've shot you guys in the foot 3 times at this point. So they're shooting towards the ground.
They
Well, they
may
fire
well
at you.
wish they would kill me.
Yeah. You better start shooting to kill, buddy.
That's my foot, man. I need that foot. I was using that foot. And then my last shot, I got a 5 versus Ceras, so it's a miss on you because you poked him in the butt and you couldn't turn around in time.
He's
So he
having
does
some
have
issues
a-
standing now.
Then it's back up to Kep. You've been shot in the foot, so you're probably a little perturbed about that.
So perturbed.
You got
I'm
a
gonna
bloody
beat him
foot.
with my left shoe.
Yeah, your left shoe's all screwed. You gotta go to a shoe repairman now.
I'm gonna steal their left shoe. And their pants.
It'd be
Their
too
fancy
big
pants.
to wear. It'd be funny. You give like one small shoe, one like big human-sized shoe. That'd be great. Visually, I think that's hilarious. But yeah, it's your turn now.
I'm up
haven't seen
20
shoe yet.
feet now.
You're real close. As a matter of fact, because you're 20 feet this turn, you can easily walk up and melee them now that you're close enough to melee them if you want to.
Can I?
Get in here with me. I need somebody
Oh.
on the other side of these fools.
You can run up on the one that Ceras is attacking. You can see what's going on. You can see all this. So if you want to run up on the one he's attacking, that's the weakest one.
Well,
Still a
I would have
team
run,
fool.
but both my feet are fucked.
Yeah, you got shot in the foot a lot, so walking is not that great. It doesn't feel good to walk right
Ow,
now.
ow,
Yeah,
ow,
I'm
ow,
gonna take
ow.
I'm gonna take out my dagger and stab that one.
Alright,
Bear
so you
back.
run towards the one that's stabbing and also stab. Roll that
Yeah.
attack. I think we discussed last time you might have a feat that lets you substitute your dex for strength, so you can do it roll. Usually for melee you roll B with strength, but you have a feat that lets you roll B plus dex, I believe. If I remember correctly. So roll that.
B plus dex. Let's see.
Yeah. As long as you have that feat. I'm pretty sure you do. I think we talked about it last time that you have something that lets you switch out your dex for melee attacks.
17.
That's a hit. Let's roll that damn.
I don't have a D3.
A D3 was a D4 minus 1.
Okay. I got a 2.
2 damage. Not bad. I mean, it's a tiny knife. You just jab that guy in the front, while Ceras jabs in the back with a much longer sword. So you got the short sword in the front, and Ceras got a long sword in the back. You guys are definitely poking this guy. At the same time.
Sandwich jabbins.
He's definitely, yeah, you're sandwich jabbing.
Sandwich
He's definitely the
stabs.
most, out of the 3 guys, he's the most hurt. Easily.
Not using butter knives either.
Balvin, your feet hurt, but you can still, do whatever you want. You got 2 really strong guys coming, firing at you. One really weak guy that your 2 eyes are. They're really close to him though, so firing him might be harder. And there's 2 easy guys to fire on because there's no one around them. Your
Teach
call.
these guys a lesson.
So are these guys more so paying attention to Cap and Ceras? Are they still looking at me, or?
There's 3 of them, so they're trying to keep track of all 3 of you, but definitely they can tell that the melee attack is the most threatening. There's 2 people stabbing them, or one of them. So that guy is the guy's getting stabbed is most concerned with the people stabbing him. The other 2 people that aren't getting stabbed could probably go either way. depending on what they feel like is most urgent to them.
How close? They're still relatively close to these ostrich bird things.
They're right next to their ostrich bird things. Yeah, they jumped off the saddles, so they're not riding them, but they're right next to them.
I'm
Some
still
of them-
kind of.
Some of them
Far.
act sort of skittish towards the fighting, the noise, but they must be well trained. They must be trained for battle because they haven't run away.
They're used to robbing fools.
They're not wild. They didn't flee. They have saddles. They didn't move more than just like they didn't run away. They've sort of like bucked around and stuff during this battle, but they haven't fled.
I am back.
All right. Well, I want to secretly hide my money again. Try.
Keep digging a hole. Roll me another survival check to keep digging. I'll let you add. You already had 7 inches, right? So I'll let you
Just
add to
keep
the 7 inches you already had.
This thing keeps rolling on the same exact number every time.
You don't have another
Jeez.
D20?
7.
No. Actually,
Nine?
this is a 9. Oh, it's different. It's not a 6 anymore. It's a 9.
You gotta look at the
but-
line. It's a tricky line. Plus your
Now-
survival.
Or a dot.
Yeah, the dot.
The dot.
10.
Alright, so we'll say you're about 17 inches down in the dirt now. So it's still not very deep, but it's enough for you to drop your coins in there and bury it if you want to. It's a little more than a foot. Like a foot and a half almost.
Well, I can camouflage it with some leaves, no?
How much gold do you have?
Roll with the
that you can't-
survival check, or if you have something else you want to roll, I don't know if that would be stealth or
I
sleight
don't
of
want to
hand.
give any of it away. It's her shiny.
You can use
Yeah.
survival check to bury it good if you want.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm loving the fact that you're taking time in this middle of this combat to bury
There's
your
a lot
gold.
about her shinies.
Classic rat folk. Yeah,
Very
you
rat
roll
folk.
those
Very
things.
rat folk.
Yeah,
I got a 4, man.
my preciouses.
Killing
Yeah,
it.
So I mean, you can cover it up, but that's how you know how well it's covered up. It's covered up about a 4 level, so it's not covered up very well. It's obviously like you just dug a hole and put dirt on. It's like obviously a freshly dug hole there.
That's the problem.
You
It's
did
not.
dig a hole and bury stuff in it, but it looks like you dug a hole and stuff, buried stuff in it, basically.
It's just a very
Anything
fresh
else
hole.
for your
That's
turn
the
besides
problem.
that? You still have a standard if you really want to, an attack or anything.
Oh, I mean, all I can do is my blowgun, so I guess I might as well put a hit on it.
Spit another loogie at a guy.
All right.
Every
That's
damage
all.
counts.
Spitting.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh, well.
Ooh, 2
That
That means that
damage.
hits and
Critical.
it'll do double damage. So what's the damage on that? A D3?
No, it's just 1.
1?
Yeah.
That means it's automatically 2 then. It's automatically
Boom.
2 damage.
But I was reading. Hold on a
This isn't
second.
time 3 crit or anything.
I.
Crit at time 3 or times 2?
Oh, it is times 2.
Yeah, so that'd be 2 damage, unless you have something else.
I was thinking. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Do 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 do.
I saw something. Hold on.
She saw the sign.
I'm here for it. Open
I
the
saw the
eyes
sign.
of the sun, that's demanding, is that a
There's
destiny?
Um,
Easy, so easy.
Well, this is not a. This is not a surprise round, so to speak. So never mind.
Oh,
Oh. It's okay.
special
They
surprise.
know I'm
round
here.
stuff.
We
They do.
rolled low enough before that we saw you. I feel like that's what you
No.
You didn't roll a stealth this time prior. Had you rolled a stealth
No.
prior, you could have been hidden, but you didn't. So yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
2.
no sneaky moves on that one.
2.
You gotta remember to hide first before you shoot. Or you can hide, but now if you want to, you can hide after you shoot, because shooting usually gives away your position. So if you want to shoot, you didn't move yet. If you want to stealth now, you can shoot and then hide afterwards. Do you want to do that?
Okay. I didn't
Roll
know I
stealth,
still
hide
had
after you shoot.
a move. But
You
yes.
always have a move, a standard, and a swift whenever it's battle time. You get 3 things every turn.
Well, I didn't
Move
know if
and
my.
Move. But I sometimes let you sub stuff for moves. Standard is usually an attack. We can always sub stuff for that too. And then swift is something you do in 6 seconds that's not a move or a standard.
16.
I get a reflex save for half. I rolled a 17. Is 17 higher than your dex?
It is.
You know what? These are only 1 damage. Half of 1 is still 0.5. I'm going to round that up to 1, so it's still 1 damage. I'm going to take the damage. That's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
Aw. That's
It's
so
an it's
sad.
a little blowgun dart. Like, what am I going to do? Not get poked by it? Like, it's just doing
Well-
something. I can't take 0.5 damage. It's unreasonable. So, I'm just taking the full damage on that one. Even though I rolled high up to reflex, you still got the guy. That means you can tell you, like, he tried to move out of the way, but you still got him. That's what happened.
Still got him.
Yep. Ceras.
Yo.
Turn.
How's he looking now after Kep came up and started slashing and dashing him?
The guy in front of you is not what we would call bloodied yet. He's not to the point where he's about to that. You can tell he's the weakest of the 3 guys, and he's much weaker than the other 3. Like, he's down for the count. You feel like you can probably take this guy down this turn if you really, if you really gave it to him. This
All
turn.
right, yeah. Let's try to just take this dude out real quick.
Probably at least make him unconscious.
Can I try to, like, fake him out? Like, feign like I'm going left, and then really, like, stab him on the right side?
Yeah, I believe that's a bluff. It's a bluff to feint.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to just... Let's get some varied combat in here. Let me...
I feel like sleight of hand is also fine for feinting, but bluff is, I think, what you're supposed to use.
Okay. Well, either one is...
So they're pretending to do one thing while you do another thing. It's fine with me.
My sleight of hand is much higher.
I'll let you use that for
Okay.
feint.
That is a 24.
You fake him out.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll let you put him at a disadvantage now, so that'll affect his AC. He now has a minus to his AC because you feinted
Nice.
him. It's only got to be to 14 AC.
Oh, we're totally fine there. I got a... Hold on just a second. 18.
That's way higher than 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, you faked him out, and then you stab him with your sword again.
Regular damage, right? Ooh.
That's correct. This is a full body damage, though, so you're getting in the midsection now. This is like right in his gut.
7 damage.
No longer in the butt. Stab him in the gut. 7 damage is enough to knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
So you stab him, he goes down.
I look at the other 2 and I'm like, we're gonna do this to you if you don't stop it.
That sounds like an intimidation check.
Knock it out.
Stop it!
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. We're just probably gonna keep fighting him. It's only 11.
That's the rolls. Sounds like it, though, depending, because of what you said. It sounds like you didn't roll a 20 or anything.
No, I rolled an 11.
Yeah, it's not very great. They don't seem that intimidated by you because they still have the guns.
All right.
So the guy you just stabbed is unconscious and has dropped his weapon. The other 2 guys have their quote-unquote magic wands.
Get in here, Balvin.
And they're birds.
Birds?
One guy's going to command his bird to attack. He's not going to do a good job, but he's still going to try and fire. So the bird does not attack. The bird just stands there stupidly and sort of slams his face in the ground like looking for food. Yeah, doesn't
Thanks,
show what the guy says. But he still tries to fire. I got a 16 versus Kep's touch AC.
Oh,
So
that
minus
definitely
any
hits.
armor you have.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 2 damage of bullet. This time it's to your left hand.
My what?
That's your hand. Blah. That's 2 damage, so it's just a graze in your hand. So this tears some of the flesh on the side of your hand. You're
Make it
still
all extra,
awake, I
like,
assume? Yeah, it does suck. I'm sure it's not pleasant. You're still conscious, though, I assume.
Yeah, for now.
All right. I got I had to check my thing, too, because it's got a line on it. That was a 6, not a 9. Plus 2 is 8. That's 8 versus Balvin's touch AC, which I'm sure is too low to hit. That's a miss. And then I got a 13 versus Ceras. Does that beat your touch?
Nope.
Even without armor, 13 is still higher than your dex. So that's a miss. And then back to Kip. It was all up on a guy now. You're like up in his face. He fired at you at close range. That's probably why he got you in the body that time, or the hand. Because you were like, you were stabbing him and he shot you in your hand, but you were stabbing him with a dagger, but it's still your turn.
It's more difficult when they're up close.
Floor.
Yeah, we're just shanking. Shank City up in here.
Shank.
17.
Oh, 17's a hit. Do that damage.
Oh yeah.
Keep shanking
Prison
that
rules
guy.
on this road.
2. You get 2
Damage. Now this is a different guy than you and Ceras were stabbing before, because
Yeah,
that
that
guy's
guy's
unconscious. You
yeah,
better
he's
jump
Can
on him.
I point
the guy's
my
pretty close.
dagger at
It's like-
the other guy?
Yeah, you jump to the guy next to him. That's what I'm saying. You're hitting the guy next to him. It's not the same
Well,
guy. So you jump to
I'm
a new guy now.
Okay, I'm gonna point
He's
to
within 20 feet, so
the
it's
new guy and intimidate him with my other dagger and give him the fierce, crazy eyes.
Yeah, roll me intimidation after you stab that second guy. Go for it.
My eyes get a little more fierce purple.
Crazy little gnome.
You are a crazy gnome, and you just like definitely jabbed the guy. Which time with your shiv?
18.
18 is pretty intimidating. I'll roll, see how I feel about it. The weaker guy seems a little intimidated. I will stall his turn. Let's move. The other guy is still going to fire this turn, but the weaker guy is going to stall. So you guys only have to dodge one bullet this turn. Balvin, it's your turn.
I'm looking back at my money.
I gotta use the restroom.
And I'm gonna try to cover that thing up a little bit more so it's less.
More better?
Yes, more better.
More better.
Right.
Do you have a high disguise check?
A disguise check? Yeah.
Is disguise higher than your survival, I guess is my question.
Yes it is.
I will let you roll a disguise check to disguise your hole if you want.
Okay, I got a 22.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you put a 22 costume on it. So now I have to roll higher than that to find your money. So now you feel like your money's hidden way better.
Now I gotta find
Disguised it.
Oh, I won't be able to find it myself, even though I buried it?
You know where you hid it. I don't think you have a problem. Unless you like leave and walk away and like forget about it and come back, then you might have to look for it. But as long as it's like in tonight's game, you can easily find that money. But no one else can unless they roll higher than 22 perception.
So how close am I to everybody?
You didn't move yet. Everybody else, you're still 60 feet away. I feel like you've been below
No,
dark.
I've moved
closer?
like.
So you're like 30 feet.
At least.
Is that where you're at?
Moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
You're maybe even 20, because you had to move probably 20 feet at a time. You just moved these 20 feet. So you're probably 20 feet away right now. You moved 40 feet, if that's what's happened.
Yeah, I definitely have moved.
I've drank, so I'm willing to believe that.
Can't really do much, so we're gonna blow gun it up. Would it be possible if I called the shot, like maybe if I like caught the guy in the eye, that I could do more damage or something?
You don't do more damage, but the damage affects them differently. Call shot, you still roll the same, but you take a minus. But if it affects them, if you hit them in the eye, then that affects me later for my perception, it affects my aim. So I would be less likely to hit you if you do that. Would you like to try that?
Oh yeah.
An eye is a pretty high thing. You have to take a -5 to your roll. So roll
Okay.
B plus Dex -5.
Not much else I can do.
Worth a try.
Yep. So it's my dex plus my roll, right?
Plus your BAB, yep.
That just picked me up.
Base attack bonus, which has some numbers added into it. Which I think is Dex and something else.
You got it, Courtney. It's first combat. Let's do something crazy. Shoot him in the eye.
Well, I rolled a 19. Hold on. My
Take a
attack
-4.
bonus. My attack bonus is +2.
And then your dexterity.
So I add all those together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even with a -4, it's high enough to hit. So I'm gonna allow it, and that means you're gonna hit a guy in the eye.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Devastating!
You're gonna take out at least one eye from one of these guys. He's gonna. If you don't kill him, you're gonna see him
That's
later in
what
the
they
future with an
get.
eye patch. You're gonna
Yeah,
take
that
out
was
the guy's eye.
He's been marked forever.
You blinded someone in one eye. You
Yeah,
definitely-
boy!
You're Ralphie with
Like
a beat
the eye
gun
in front
on
of his
Christmas.
other
Oh shit!
I,
You're gonna take your eye
You're
out!
gonna take his eye out! You're gonna take his eye out! You took an eye out.
I
Roll
can't
the
believe
damage
I
on that eye. See how much
lost
damage is on
track
that
of
eye. It's
this.
at least 1 damage. Oh, it's 1, right? It automatically?
It is 1.
Oh shit!
That's
It's like
enough
a
damage to
needle.
an eye, though. You damage this guy's eye. I'll let the perception. You eyeball a guy.
just,
Ooh.
she
He's
just
got a
run
dart
up on
in his
this
eye.
one.
And then I'm gonna go stealth and hide.
Yeah, really. Roll a stealth. I mean, one guy's got a dart in his eye. It's not hard to hide from him, but the other guy, roll a stealth just in case.
He's got bigger problems.
I got 11.
I rolled high enough that the one guy that can see sees you. The other guy with the dart in his eye also sees you because you shot a dart in his eye. So you're trying to hide. But they both know where you are right now.
Shit.
But you did just shoot a dart in a guy's eye, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ceras.
Yeah. The guy that Balvin just shot in the eye. I would like to position myself behind him.
Easy sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
You're coming from behind. You can't only see out of one of eye. I'll allow a sneak attack
mean-
and flanking on this guy. So because you're coming from behind. So he'll have a -2 to his AC and your sneak attack damage.
Yeah, let's run him through.
You'll get me to 14 AC because you're behind him.
I rolled a 15. So
Just enough to hit him because
we're
you're
good.
behind him. So go for it.
all right, come on.
And plus sneak attack damage, of course.
Oh, I only got a 2.
Not great damage. But
These
still,
6s aren't being my friend tonight.
Take what you can get. I mean, you're
Yeah,
poking
yeah.
a guy with a sword, so, you know. You never know how much you're going to poke a guy. These two guys get a shot now. I got a 20 not natural versus Kep, which is definitely enough to hit you. I'm sorry. So 6 damage on Kep.
I'm down.
Oh
You're
no!
unconscious?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Did you hear that? Demigod?
Before I faint, I do this. Oh,
Oh!
Oh!
and then I fall.
Kep down. On Balvin, I rolled a 19 versus your touch AC, which I think is high enough to hit you if it's minus your armor. Versus your
Yeah,
level 1, 19 isn't good.
13.
Yeah, so you take 3 damage.
I'm down.
Oh shit!
I got you in your gut, right in the belly. So you're down. You're not. Are you unconscious or just you're
I'm-
supposed to go?
Negative hit points, so.
Yeah.
Can
There
I
we go.
use my hero point?
Points.
You can, but you might not have to if Liz just says one thing.
Can I make it rain?
Make it rain! Oh, the gods are smiling upon you.
Aw,
So you guys do
thank you,
get shot.
goddess.
You guys do get shot. You go unconscious and go down. But as soon as you guys go down, Ceras, you're standing there alone by yourself, and you see your 2 allies go down. All of a sudden, coins start falling from the sky,
Wow.
like rain. Gold coins come
Holy crap.
crashing down on you, your allies, and your enemies.
Look,
Everyone takes 2 damage of falling coin.
that's wild.
As long as it doesn't kill you,
We're
you're
getting
still alive.
pelted.
I'm okay.
I wouldn't do it if I was gonna kill anyone.
I'm okay.
But also, now that's happening,
Still make it rain again, and I'll be
the rain's
good.
falling down around you. It's not a heavy rain, so it's not a whole bunch of coins. It is enough to distract the 2 people that you guys are fighting to like try and pick up the gold coins that are falling around you. So I'm gonna give you guys, well, you, Ceras, because you're the only one awake. You get 2 turns right now versus these 2 guys picking up coins because they're so distracted with picking coins. So you get 2 turns in a row, skipping their turn one time.
Well, this is what they really wanted.
Stab
in the
their
end.
necks.
I mean, they were just after money. They got what they wanted. I'm going to pull Kep toward Balvin in the hopes of also grabbing Balvin and kind of maybe dragging us into the woods or whatever.
Do you want to like drag them? Check your sandals. I don't know if you can bring people into a tree with you. But look, if you can hide in a tree, that'd be great. That would
Does
kill
not-
potential.
Does not seem like it. I believe
I think
it's
it might be
just
a solo deal.
I think it's a solo deal.
That'd be dope if you could. 'cause then
Oh,
we
for
could
sure.
put them in the tree.
Is that how it works? Is a solo deal?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Solo
then
deal.
you can't really go anywhere from here. You can drag them, but you know, roll a strength check. If whatever you're gonna roll is how many feet you're gonna drag them. So it's not gonna be very far. So there might be
Okay.
a better way to handle the situation that the money's falling from the sky. If you want a diplomacy or something else, or there might be some other way to handle this.
Let's try to diplomacy because if that fails, I can just stab him. All right, I'm just gonna be like, all right, listen, you've got what you wanted. Let's just part ways.
All right, diplomacy.
23.
They seem amenable to this idea as long as you let them pick up all the coins and you don't pick up any. As long as you walk away from the falling rain of coins and let them have all the coins, they're willing to let you and your allies live to fight another day, basically. If you want to drag them into town or drag them back to Erebane or back to Lantradu and Renard, your choice which way you drag them.
I'm gonna
East or
grab him
west.
and drive him back home.
Take them back to the treehouse?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to allow it because the coins from the skies is enough to distract that other group. And you did make one of them unconscious. So they're like doing the pinata thing, like scoop up candy
Yeah.
if the pinata's broken. You guys escape back towards the forest. You make
One
it
is
back to
also
the secret hidey
handicapped.
hole.
Hi, let's watch
Still
out for
the
that
same
guy.
day. Still the same day, so you guys go back to the same hidey hole.
Uh-huh.
You guys want to recover some hours of sleep. You can roll a D. If you want to sleep 4 hours, D4. If you want to sleep 6 hours, D6. If you want to sleep 8 hours, D8. So on and so forth.
Go ahead.
D10s, 10 hours. Plus your constitution modifier. However long you want to sleep. Just let us know. That way we know how long Ceras is like hanging out at his village, waiting for you guys to wake up.
Does it help if he does heal checks on them?
Heal checks don't help unless you have a heal kit, and they can't do more than 2 HP healing with a heal kit. I don't think
Oh,
Ceras has.
I do not have a heal kit, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm just gonna put you
the
guys in
best he can
bed.
do is he could bandage up their wounds. He can like stop from bleeding. Like he could do something like that with the heal check. But otherwise, you guys are gonna sleep it off anyway. So.
Right now, it's just sleep it off. You just need some rest.
Yeah, yeah. So who needs to sleep how long? I guess is the question. Who's the longest sleeper?
How long do you guys want to sleep? Because I'd love to do something with my day while you two are.
10.
You need at least 10 hours of sleep. How many hours of sleep by an even number do you need there, Balvin?
I'm gonna do 8.
So you guys need 8. You got 8 to 10 hours there to blow there, Ceras. Back at home.
Okay.
It's pretty much a whole day, really.
Yeah, exactly. A whole day.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I would like to try to.
Wait. Before you do that,
yeah.
What's your roommate's name? You have someone that lives in the house with you. We can say they're taking care of them.
Okay.
I forgot.
I have it
Tampopo
written down
something.
somewhere. No, not.
So,
Shijo.
The Navy Lion? No. What's the name? It's something like Tampopo, though, right? Something like
Oh,
that.
here it is. Here it is. I thought it was a weird one. Apora.
Apora.
Yeah, family friend.
Apora can watch after them. You know, they'll be asleep at your house. He'll take care of them while you go do whatever you want to do for 8 to 10 hours.
Or keep an eye on our new friends. I'm gonna go
He'll
out and
bandage
do.
them up, give them water and food if they need it. Let them rest. Take care of them. Watch over them. You got 8 to 10 hours.
Do we have any any village alchemists within the tribe, within the den? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to go.
Like you said, they're ghost runs, so it's like a lot of like nature, healing, nature magic. But yeah, they've got potions and
Awesome.
things like that.
Well, that is my craft. I would like to go try to craft something up while they're spending the whole day in bed.
What's
That's
your
how
craft?
I'll spend my day. Alchemy.
Oh yeah, you can alchemize some things. You just want to use do you have brew potion as a feat, or you just want to do normal alchemy stuff?
I do not. I just want to do normal alchemy stuff.
Alright, well, anything on the alchemy list that's not a potion, you can do.
I'm taking a look at it. I've got a pen.
skill. If you click the skill alchemy, it'll I think usually list out like a list of things you can get away with.
I've got
somewhere.
some.
It's like
I
blood
gotta try
block.
that.
There's all kinds of like basic. You can make fireworks, things like that. There's all kinds of stuff.
I would like to make some acid.
I'll roll
For
percentage.
acid
on
at some space.
that. I rolled a high percentage that you have.
Hell yeah.
You can make a plant-based acid. It's a cellulose plant-based acid, but you can make it.
Okay.
If you put it in a bottle.
I'm not
You
really
make
good
some
at it,
acid.
but I figure it's. I mean, wouldn't a vial of acid been great back then?
Well,
I could have just
You
smashed the
have
guy
8
with
to
it.
10 hours, so if you want to take a 20, you don't even have to roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's
wanna
just
see-
focus on the work then.
Yeah, if you got 8 to 10 hours and you have that time anyway, and you just want to do the best you can take a 20.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that
for sure.
At the end of the 8 to 10 hours, it is a viable. You don't have to roll. It's a viable of that. It is
Nice.
that. You have 1 vial of acid now.
Yeah.
It's a 1d6 acid. It's not very
You hear that?
powerful, but you've
Yeah.
like.
I mean, it's something though. I could have smashed a guy with it last time, and that would have been, pretty
It would have
awesome.
hurt. It wouldn't have hurt for sure.
Yeah,
to
it
have
would have
acid.
hurt the guy.
For the guy's eye, he'd have 0 eyes now instead of 1 eye.
We could have blinded a man.
Yeah. It's all about the call shot acid. You just have to call shot acid. That's all. It's
The
about.
other eye.
Yeah, it's blind.
Well,
So yeah,
if he
by the
comes
time
back,
your
get
allies
the
will
other
become
eye.
have a vial of acid
It might come back. You never
made
know.
from plant material.
There we go. Vial of acid,
Hello,
1d6.
Timberwolf.
How you doing, Timber?
But yeah, your allies will wake up. Your roommates looked over them. They're recovered. They've been bandaged. After the 8 to 10 hours, they weren't mortal wounds. No one's dying from the wounds they got. They were just superficial wounds. They're okay. They still have the wounds. They're bandaged. They're healing from them, but they're not to the point where it's going to be detrimental to their effectiveness.
That's how I spend my day. I guess I wrap up my day at the, I don't know what you'd call it. Alchemy shop, alchemy workshop.
Yeah, not really a shop because there's no stores. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably It has like a alchemist workbench that has
There
all
you
the
go.
supplies you need and stuff. Definitely someone in town who is like an expert in alchemy, and you're more
Okay.
like a novice, and you
Oh,
go to their house, and they have all the equipment. It's like whenever you're like a guy that plays guitar, and you go to the guy's house, those recording studios.
Super
that kind of
novice.
thing. Like,
He
well, it's
did
'cause
most
they
of the
all
work
equipment.
on this acid. It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Like, I just had to show up and play guitar. This guy has all the equipment to record me
Yeah.
playing guitar. It's that kind of thing. If you
He
make
did
the
all of it.
potions. You show up and make the potion. He, has
I
all the
just
equipment. You can-
Mortar and
the other
pestled a
day.
few things.
Potion's done. You say goodbye, Uncle Ralph or whatever, and you get the fuck out of there. Yeah, Uncle Ralph helps makes a potion. You meet back with your friends. They're awake and fully healed at the end of this day. So you guys have spent a whole day fighting, healing, and brewing this new potion. But they're fine now.
All right.
They awake in your treehouse.
Evening time, it seems like. Yeah, it was like bright and sunshiny when we got in
You
that
guys
fight.
will awake with your like feet bandaged and stuff.
What happened?
You guys shot in the feet. Your feet will be bandaged up. You know,
Oh, my feet, my head.
you're all
My
wrapped.
coins!
Oh
They're still
shit!
out there. They're still out there
Buried the
somewhere.
video.
We've got to go back.
Do you want to go
Oh,
back
well.
and get those coins?
Now would probably be fine. After you two were knocked unconscious, the gold rain came through. I appealed to their better senses, and I got you guys out of there. So
At least to their greed. You appeal to their greed.
yeah.
Just take the rain money and leave us alone. That seemed to work.
Well, thank you for helping us.
Yeah.
The sun has gone down, so you have to go talk to Adelaide again about getting out of town unless you want to roll knowledge local.
Well, we're gonna have to go back into town anyway, so.
Well, you're already in town. That's where you healed up at. So
Oh.
We're in Kitsune town village.
Oh.
yeah. L'Entre du Renard. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're okay.
The tribe village. So
Yeah, I was talking
you guys heal
about-
up there.
The
You
fact
mean
that we're gonna have to go back out to go finish our task we were going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now if you're healed, you can. Basically took a day off work, but now you can go back into town if you like.
What?
Well,
We're just trying to make money, aren't we?
I mean, we were trying to talk to the boatman
Yeah.
Oh
to
yeah.
figure out a price. What time is it? I feel like it's probably evening time.
It can be evening time if you guys want to be in town, and it can be morning time if you guys want to leave. You guys, at this point, you've had 8 hours of rest. After 8 hours, it was probably between 10 and midnight. You can continue to rest and leave in the morning, or you can leave now. It's kind of your call. But after you guys had 8 hours of rest, it's probably late night. Once you guys have recovered from your injuries and stuff, 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours. But you guys can still sleep longer and leave tomorrow, or you can leave tonight in the middle of the night if you want to. It's kind of your call. But it's probably midnight to 2 a.m. when you guys wake up from your injuries.
Ah, okay, I
We
gotcha.
could meet them probably at the bar.
That's what I was thinking. Anyone in that line of work, this like later in the evening, would probably be at the local tavern.
Yeah.
So we could head there. I mean, I myself would love a drink after what transpired today.
Let's do it.
Can we take the same path so I can retrieve my gold?
Well,
Yeah, you can do that.
yeah, we could take
Roll
the
me a
same
survival check to find your gold really quick. That's all you gotta do to make sure you found the spot. Since
Oh,
you
boy.
figured it so well the second time. Was it 22? Was that the
Shinies.
number?
She must have our shinies.
Oh, I mean,
what am I rolling again?
very
Either
gold.
survival or perception. I think you have to beat a 22, which is what you rolled to hide it.
I have to beat that?
That's how well you hit it.
I thought you said I always knew where it was.
Well, as long as you don't leave, had you
We
not,
left.
had you like got it before you left, yes, but because you weren't. Well, I lied.
Ah!
Like
I meant as like
Or else I wouldn't have buried it.
Unconscious. You were unconscious. You left. This is rolls. It's a roll game. It's a D&D. Do a roll. It's for fun. You probably still find it.
That's a high roll.
See? No worries.
Well,
Okay.
okay. I mean, we could try to help. We could probably help you. Yeah, let's
What was your roll? 22?
get ourselves
No.
together and head out.
Oh, listen. Someone said 22.
That's what she has to be. That's high.
Oh, 22.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit.
What's your roll?
It's
What
bullshit.
am I? You said I could add either survival or what?
History, geography, whatever you have that's high that might apply to that. Those are three that I could think off the top of my head.
What was the third one?
Geography, history, geography, or survival. I think are the three that are the easiest for you.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you guys want to help find
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys can also roll. Same three things.
I mean, you let me know you buried some gold around here.
Oh, I rolled.
Yeah. You guys, you know where
Oh,
you fought
fuck.
battle at.
I didn't do so
Those
hot.
three guys are gone now. When you return, they're long gone.
Oh, I only got a 9.
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception, survival, or history.
Oh. well,
14. 14.
I didn't know I could do perception. 11.
Oh, survival.
Technically, because I said three things, you can do 3 rolls, but
Yeah.
One of them has to be higher than 22.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Roll each one of those things one time. But you gotta be 22 at least one of those times.
16.
No,
It's
no,
22,
I got
22
nothing.
is
I got
something.
nothing. I rolled a natural
No.
1 on my history check.
Yeah.
16.
I don't remember shit.
Highest that I got was
It's a
11.
Where am I?
Everybody rolled 3 times for each one of those skills and no one beat 22.
Nope.
Nope.
Sounds like you're in trouble. Your money's around. You're like, the money's around here. You guys are in the right area. Surrender Summer. You camouflaged it too well.
I
Mm.
said,
You're having trouble finding it because you hit it. You hit it too good.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What a problem to have.
It did. I didn't want us to be empty-handed.
It seemed like a great idea at the time.
Now your money's like somewhere on the outskirts of town.
I pat him on the back and I'm like, they might have dug it up and found it.
No.
Can I-
No. Maybe we'll just have better luck in daytime. It's night. It's hard to see right now.
That's true.
Let's
you guys
check
wanna
tomorrow.
Leave and come back, or you want to wait until the sun comes up?
Let's leave and
we'll
come
come
back.
back.
It's buried. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You guys want to
You'll
go
have
into
to
town for
find
now?
it later.
On the way
Can-
home. Roll again on the way home.
Can I do one thing
Sure.
before we go?
Yeah, of course.
Can I percept around to see if they left any gold from the gold rain?
Of course.
And just so you know, let's see. I'm a resourceful scavenger. Oh, I didn't add this to my roll. Damn. I gain a +2 trait bonus on perception checks when you search a location for valuables or resources.
Oh.
See, you definitely should have added that.
Okay,
Would
well,
that have made it a 22?
no.
See you later, Timber.
But roll this to see how well this goes.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful dice footage.
19.
Not enough to find your bag of gold, but you do find some gold coins that fell from the sky that are like hidden in the grass and stuff, like Easter eggs. You find 6 gold hidden around.
Right. That's
But your
enough
bag
to...
is still buried somewhere that you can't find the spot. You know
Enough
what's
to get some
It's not
booze.
crazy because it's like somewhere around here. You know it's like in this area.
It has to. You have to have done a really good job burying it. We can't find it. We'll have better luck in tomorrow. Trust me.
Let's
Must
go.
bury it pretty deep.
I'm hungry.
I'm sure you
You guys
are.
are going to town and get a kebab.
Yeah, let's get a kebab. I know a great kebab place.
You do. If you've got a good meal deal for 6 gold, you get kebab, a side, and a drink, and it's enough to tip also. If you 6 gold, that'll take
What?
care of your server and get all that stuff. You guys want to go to go kebab place in town?
Yeah, let's go by the quick kebab place. We'll definitely do that deal. I got you too. It's for
So
your
each
it's for your
gold
strength. It's for your strength. Yeah.
Look them up. And you guys want to check the boats, check the job boards. Where you guys look around where?
I was curious about those sides. What kind of sides do you have?
Oh, they got corn, they got potatoes.
Don't read anything
got
out
beans.
loud.
They got you get a side of mushrooms if you want. They got all kinds of vegetable sides basically. It's like a meat.
Oh, you're talking about food wise.
I'll take the side of beans.
Yeah, it's for the food.
Well, instead, I don't know what type of drinks you have, but I would take a tea, a warm tea.
Mm.
They only got fresco, cold purple fresco.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, I'll take a water.
Please sponsor us, cold purple fresco.
What's this? What is this? Grape flavor?
No, purple
Just
flavor.
purple.
Ew.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Oh.
I'm drinking it.
It's not grape flavor, it's purple flavor. It's different.
Purple.
Purple flavor.
Yeah.
Tastes like the grimace.
Fresca. Yeah.
What was the sides again? The side items.
Oh, it's some kind of veg. You can get whatever veg you want with your
I think you
side.
pretty
Just
much
gonna
just said
veg
whatever
us.
you want.
Potato, carrots, corn,
gonna-
whatever you want.
Look at the veg.
Yeah, they got a variety of sides. They can put a scoop on there of your plate. But Ceras,
Yeah,
the
water.
first step for you guys are taken care of meal-wise for the day.
Ooh, oh.
You're fully healed. You guys want to go to the dock or you want to check the job boards?
I mean, it's late, isn't it? Let's go. I mean, we could swing by the dock. I
wanna
doubt
see-
anybody's gonna be there.
I want to do a perception of. We're in the tavern right now.
You can be if you want to be. You guys go into town, you can go wherever you want to go.
We went by a quick
we get-
kebab
where
place.
we
It's like a
get
little
food?
stand,
Oh.
a late
It's
night
not like an
stand.
outdoor
Oh, okay.
kebab place. You can go into a tavern if you want to. I don't think Ceras would argue against going in a tavern, knowing
I want
Ceras'
I want to go to a tavern
identity. Yeah.
for sure.
You'd like to
Wherever we
drink.
go, as long as we end up
Where's the
there, that's
tavern?
fine.
Go to the
You guys
tavern.
want to go to a tavern? All right,
Yeah,
you guys go
yeah,
drink.
yeah.
That's fine with me. Just 1 gold per drink. Drink how much ever you want. If you have a Constitution total, don't drink more than that, or you're gonna be drunk. That's just
Yeah.
the rule of the game.
My character prefers really not to drink unless it's a special occasion or
You
something.
can go to ice
so-
water. They got like a jug of water you can.
I want a warm tea.
All right. Well, you might not like drinking, but how do you feel? How do you feel about gambling?
I mean, I don't have money.
I could
can't find it.
spot you. I could spot you. We've had a pretty good week. I think we should treat ourselves a little.
There are some people like the bar are playing
I'll be your. I will
popular
be.
Kitsune game. I think Ceras might know. Some folks here at the bar are kin of his in human disguise, like he is right now.
Hmm.
Since you're in your human form here in town.
Oh, it's
They're
only
playing
I'm only a
popular
fox at the
Kitsune
village.
gambling. They're playing a game you're very familiar with, as I'll say.
Fox in the
That's
hen
like-
house.
Yeah, Fox and Then House. Yeah.
I would like to be your hype man and your eyes to make sure nobody's cheating.
All right. Well, maybe I'll let you roll 1 or 2. Let's get. I'm definitely gonna get a drink for myself. Kep, you want one?
Yeah.
All right.
So 2
Yeah.
drinks with 2 gold for the drinks.
2 drinks, 2 gold.
And then you guys want to walk up to Fox and Then House. You can once you walk up, you can see what's going on and play how you want to from there.
Yeah, I would love to walk up and kind of make sure they're playing, the version that I'm familiar with. Where's my notepad?
All right,
Yeah.
the dealer of this game of Fox and Then House says there is 1 chicken. If somebody wants to steal, they can win. There's only 1 chicken, so there's only needs 1 thief. So it takes 1 thief to win this 1 chicken.
How do we
wants to
play
step
this
up
game?
A roll knowledge local. I know though, you're Kitsune. It's a Kitsune game, so you can roll lower than anybody else could.
Oh, all right. I mean, I'm real bad at this, but I got a 17.
I mean, because you're Kitsune, that's high enough. You know that the higher number of hens are, the more you can steal.
Okay.
However many hens you steal, in quotation marks, you get GP times that amount.
Okay. Yeah.
So you want to bet whether or not you can catch the chicken, basically.
Okay.
And you're gonna
And
roll these out of game. You're gonna roll sleight of hand to try and grab the chicken.
Okay. All right. And so there's only 1 chicken to steal.
In this game, yes, only one
One
person
hen.
can play this. One of you can step in. Yep.
Yeah. You know what?
You get the bonus. We get whatever you bet if you catch it. If you don't
Let's-
catch it, next person in line goes. They bet whatever they want. They try to catch it.
It's like a jackpot
there's a
thing.
loose chicken in the bar, basically running. There's 1 chicken in
Oh.
the bar running around.
This is a legitimate loose chicken.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. This
I
is a
thought
game
this
where
was
you're
the
actually
dice
chasing,
game.
like,
I was wondering.
it's not an imaginary chicken. It's not a card game. This is a game where they let a chicken loose in the bar, and whoever catches
Oh.
it gets the prize money.
I got this.
If you say I bet this much I can catch the chicken, and then you either catch it or you don't, and you get your money doubled if you catch it, or if you don't, you just lose your money.
How you
Is there a
feeling about
time
this
limit?
now, Balvin? I'll back you.
You get
I'll
1
back you.
chance.
Is there a time limit?
There's no time limit. You only get 1 try. So it's one CMB to capture the chicken.
I'll
Or
back you.
1 sleight of hand.
You want to
So
go
sleight
for
of
it?
hand or CMB.
That sounds fun.
I got 10 gold on Balvin to catch that hen.
Oh,
10 gold on Balvin.
Good
Alright,
time.
Bob, he's betting on you. You want to try and catch it?
hell yeah.
I know you can do it. Balvin.
Okay.
Either sleight of hand or CMB to catch this chicken. Seems to be a pretty stupid chicken.
This chicken's dumb as hell, yo.
You are a rat folk.
I can't do like some
Really,
acrobatics with
crazy.
it.
What's that?
Can't roll acrobatics or something towards it.
You can roll acrobatics to show off, but it won't help you catch it. You can do a flip before you catch it if you just wanted to be cool looking, but it
I
won't,
was
help you catch it.
Okay.
Still trying to be cool though.
Sleight of hand.
Or CMB, whichever's higher.
Mm. 13.
13. Luckily, I rolled. This chicken is only a 10. So you are able to grab this chicken. You double Ceras' money.
Yeah. See, I knew. I believed in you, Balvin. I believed in you.
All right.
Chicken
So
caught. That's
it's
the game.
So
Good
it's
game, guys.
really plus 10, right? Because I wagered 10.
You get your 10 gold back that you wagered. And
Plus
you get
another
10
10.
more.
Okay, so
So you lost 10 and you got 10 back and you get 10 more.
a net
So
gain
really,
of 10.
You only gained 10
Yes.
total, but you would have lost 10 had you lost. So
All right,
it's,
well,
it's how you would
let's-
count it. Now
Um,
there are 2 chickens.
Oh, Cap. Cap, you think you can
Rise,
catch a chicken?
Arise.
You want to
What
try
about me and you?
catch one of
Me and
these
you.
2 chickens?
What do I have to do to catch it?
You just have to literally catch it.
C&B or a sleight of hand.
Sliding hand or what? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
CMB, combat
CMB.
maneuver
Oh,
bonus.
Ooh, for both 0.
What?
For both 0.
One
Yeah, I
chicken is
heard
moving slower than the other. You can try to catch the slow chicken if you want.
Yeah, I'll try
That is-
that.
0 CMB too.
I got a
Wow.
16.
That's enough to catch the slow chicken. One chicken
What?
caught. No one bet any money though, so you just catch. I mean, no one.
Oh,
Other
I didn't have
people-
time yet.
I
I didn't have time yet.
guess.
Yeah, you went.
Other people might have bet, so they might have won money. Other people that were there, they probably all cheered. They're really happy you caught it, but no one else said anything, so no one else bet money. But you caught that one.
I'm gonna
There's
try
still one
again.
free chicken running around.
I'm gonna try
Alright.
again. I'm gonna wait, look at my friends and be like, trust me.
Yeah, you just saw Kep catch one. You want to bet on Kep again?
Yeah, 20
For a
gold
second
on
chicken?
Cap.
You can bet against me or on me. I
20
don't
gold
even
on
care.
Kep to
Don't
catch
even
this chicken.
care.
Roll your
I'm-
CMB or
I'm
sleight of hand to
determined.
catch the chicken.
I'm determined though.
You haven't seen a gnome as
Chicken's
wily as
faster.
this one.
The chicken's way faster than the other one. The other one was kind of stupid. This one doesn't seem
snap.
stupid at all.
But it was
Seems like a smart chicken.
okay. That was that one's only 14.
Oh, that chicken gets away, so you
No.
lose 20
No!
But the chicken's still, that one chicken's still running around. Someone can still try to catch it for money if you want to. If you don't, somebody else will.
I'll try it again.
You still bet on them. You wanna try it again, Kep?
I'll be
Someone else gets in
hero.
line in front of you, so you gotta wait a turn.
Oh,
The guy in front of you misses though, so you can go again, Kep, if you want. Do you guys want to bet on Kep?
I'll do it again. I'll try to get my money back. Another 20 on Cap.
All right, Kep.
Alright. That was, yeah. I still have 0. Okay. That one's 16.
Hmm.
Luckily, I rolled lower this time. That's enough to catch a chicken this time. It slowed down.
Oh.
You grab it. Ceras puts his money back.
Hell yeah.
Fox in the house.
Yeah.
Good round. You
Strut
cleaned
with
up
this
now.
chicken in my
A little bit.
against my chest.
Yep.
Holding
You
it.
get the money. You let it go. It goes back to its owner, and then they put it in a cage, and they get ready for the next round. Do you guys want
I
to keep
apo-
betting on
I
Fox in the
apologize
house?
to
You
the
guys are doing
chicken.
pretty good.
Ceras, you have to do it.
I gotta try myself. Like, I'm super confident in myself. 30 gold on myself.
Oh.
All right. The next round, they let out 6 chickens.
This is all
And they
happening
say-
behind the tavern?
They say if you can catch
Think it's
6
just-
chickens in a row, you can 6-tuple your money.
Okay.
6 couples.
Alright.
Oh.
If you bet on yourself and you catch all 6 chickens, you can 6 times your money, whatever you
Yes, I would like to do that.
bet. How much money you want to bet?
30 gold.
All right.
That is-
I'm gonna roll for all the chickens.
Yep.
Let's see. I got a 7 for the first one. 13 for the second one. Oh, only a 3 for the third one.
Whoa.
3 for the fourth one. You're really lucky.
Babies.
17 for the fifth one.
Ooh,
That's
that one's gonna be
hard.
tough. That one's gonna be tough.
Those are the
6 was a
elderly-
3. There's only one hard one there.
Okay.
Really old chicken.
So you got 6 rolls in a row to go.
Sleight of hand
First
checks.
roll, either sleight of hand or CMB. You gotta be a 7.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do sleight of hand. If my sleight of hand is a 9,
That still catches
Yeah.
this one.
I got it. I rolled a
Yeah, you
6.
caught that one.
All right.
Next was a 13.
I rolled an 8 plus
Yeah, but
9.
you roll
Oh yeah,
points?
yeah. No, 8 plus
Or
8
you
plus
have enough
9.
points to add on to it.
17.
8 plus 9,
17.
17. Yeah, we're good. 8 plus 9,
Oh, you're
17.
good. You got a pretty high. Was this sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I forgot you were a thief. This is like
Yeah.
definitely your game. Fox in that house. Of course it's your game. You're a Kitsune. All right, next one you're only gonna be a 3, so just don't roll a natural 1, basically.
I got a 14
This is
on this, the
actually
roll
hard to
alone.
watch.
Next
Wait,
one,
are you in your
also a
human
3.
form?
Just don't roll a natural 1.
Yes, yeah. I don't use my Kitsune form unless I'm
Okay.
either in
I
town
figured.
or other
You probably
circumstances.
wouldn't do that here. You get
True.
busted. Yeah, we fucking.
Yeah.
But
Very
I'm
criminal.
like, I'm
You're
quick.
doing foxy type moves.
What's my
Oh,
next?
this
What's my
human is
next?
very fast.
Beat a 3. you're still good this time.
Which one am I on?
You're on number 4.
Oh, okay. I'm good. I got an 11 on that one.
Got that one? Now this is the last one. This one's the hard
That's
one.
the tough one.
hard
That's the
one.
tough one.
This
Candace.
one's the 17.
Come on.
Let's get
You
fuck up
can
your
do
whole
it.
gambling scheme.
Fuck! I got a 16.
No.
You have a hero point or
I
anything like
don't.
that?
I
Anti-hero
don't.
point?
I don't.
Oh.
I got
Does
nothing.
anybody else have a hero point
I
or
do.
anything point that contribute?
Wait. For gambling, how much are you winning? Does six
Sextuple. This could be
Oh,
a
okay.
good portion
Yeah,
of.
use my hero point.
Use your hero point. So with your hero point, you can do something to distract the chicken. Do you want to do like diplomacy or intimidate or some other kind of roll to
Do a bot.
affect the fight? Give me some kind of roll just to distract the chicken.
Throw some
Yeah.
seeds at it.
I'm distracting the chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm throwing some of my trail mix out.
All right, that might be either diplomacy or survival, or yeah, I think that's probably the best.
What about an animal handling?
Animal handling work too. That's a skill. Similar. Animal handling would also be fine. Whatever you got the highest.
Okay. That's 12.
And that was with your plus. You used a hero point.
Oh, the plus 8?
You get a plus 8. Yep. So 20.
Oh. Well, yeah, 20. Not
That's,
natural.
that works then.
An
unnatural
unnatural
you on that
20.
Woo!
So now you've only got 1 left to get.
What's
And
this?
that one's only a 3. So there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
roll natural 1, and you've got all 6.
I rolled a 3, but plus 9. I'm good.
I get a reflex save then on that. You might
Okay,
not
all
get
right,
it.
all right.
What's your dexterity total?
Oh.
My dexterity total is a 20.
Oh, as long as I don't go higher than 20, you got this last one.
All right, all right.
I rolled a 7, so you
Ah,
got
yes.
none. You got all 6. You sextuple your bet.
Yeah.
Yes!
So that's 180?
It's good money right there.
Yeah,
Dang.
see?
That was more than working for a week.
Right?
Yeah, but you got chicken wrangle will come to you
For all
after.
of us, yeah.
Admire your chicken wrangling skills, and advise you that there are some jobs available at the theme park for guards. You seem to have a good eye. You're very quick and worthy in battle. You catch chickens. You can obviously catch thieves. So you're looking for a job. There's guard jobs at the park that he can recommend you for. He can hook you up with a guard
How mu-
job.
How much are the pay?
Depends what kind of guard you are. If you're a ride guard or a sewer guard, there's all kinds of guards. What level of guard you are, but it's probably more than what you were making doing what you were doing before.
Well, I appreciate the and I'll keep it in mind. I appreciate the offer. I'll keep
Yeah.
it in mind.
What's your name?
Unlike your job before, you kind of had to like do stuff in barter. There's more money.
What's your name?
Let me check my name sheet here.
Oh.
Guys, name.
Ooh. Thank you.
How you doing,
There's
Lulu?
Labons.
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 Labons?
Labon.
Z.
Z.
Labons.
Okay. Thanks.
Chaco Labons.
Chagula Bonds. You're a man who, or a person.
He runs the chicken fights here at the bar.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I gotta say,
roll,
this is
roll
a great
knowledge
game.
local Ceras. Because you might know.
Chagula Bonds. I
You
like
might
that
know more.
name. Fuck. Well, I'm just not. I'm distracted. That is a not natural one.
Oh yeah. Then you don't recognize this guy.
Who
Okay,
dat?
that's fine.
Had you not rolled that, you might have, but you rolled that, so you don't. That's all I can tell you. This guy does not look familiar to you because of that.
It's all right.
But yeah, you guys still made some money there at the chicken fights or the chicken wrangling. So yeah, what do you guys do after you make some chicken wrangling money?
I'm gonna
You
order a
guys have made lot of
celebratory
money.
drink for.
The chicken game seems to die down. The Fox and House seems to die down after that. Once that guy's
Can't
lost
top
a lot of
that.
money. Yeah, he puts his chickens away for a while.
I'm gonna order a celebratory drink for Kep and I, and warm tea for Balvin.
Another
Celebratory
gold
tea.
there.
I
That'll
stroke
include-
my
that'll
beard.
I respect you.
So unless you want to be a big tipper, 1 gold can get all of your 3 gold total can get all of your drinks and tip.
I would
Unless you
like
wanna be
to
different.
ask the bartender when we're ordering these
Definitely
drinks.
tip.
They
Always tip.
know of anyone. Yeah, we're gonna give them a gold tip.
So that's gold total. Still decent tip for 3 cheap drinks.
Yeah. I mean, it's a solid gold, baby. I'm gonna ask the bartender if they know of anyone here who works down at the shipyard.
Diplomacy.
Might as well try to get some information while we're here. I mean, we made a lot of money. That's awesome, but diplomacy. That is an 18.
Yeah, a lot of those guys like they come in here and stuff and buy drinks. Of course, on those guys in the boats. Why? Why you ask for?
We're looking for transport. Possibly work for transport. Or any of them here?
Oh yeah, like there's lots of boats that come and go. Like if you're looking for work, I know a brewer that comes and goes. You might be get a ride on that if you do work on his ship, or like over in Galbraith. You know about the Blinding Light Guild?
Blinding Light Guild? No, I don't know about that Blinding Light
Knowledge
Guild.
history, everybody.
Yeah. 10.
No?
I got a natural one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Val-
god.
I got 17.
I have
Of
no
course.
clue.
Of course, Kep. You've heard in your stories from Chasnoth about the Blinding Light Guild. They're this like troop of do-gooders that Chasnoth has like mixed stories about. Some are good, some are bad. But definitely like you get the idea from the stories you've heard. It's a troop of do-gooders.
So
Okay.
because they're talking about the Blinding Light Guild, everybody's like back gets kind of warm. Like whenever someone gives you a hug and does like the rub around on your back with their hand, like a
You guys hear that?
seen your mom
Mm.
he does like a good long hug or something.
I can't argue with it because you're in Liz's territory. So
We get all warm and
We get
on the
warm
you get
back?
warm
backs?
inside hearing
On the
when the
warm-
bartender
on the
mentions the Blind
backside?
Light Guild, you get warm inside. And Kep, you know some history of the Blind Light Guild, and they're a group of do-gooders for sure. The Chasnoth history is that Chasnoth was friends with a gnome, Chasnoth was friends with a dwarf that worked for the Blind Light Guild, and they're do-gooders. They're like goody two-shoes heroes. A lot of Chasnoth's legends deal with Blind Light Guild. That's why you know them. So you've heard more than one story about Blind Light Guild being involved in stories.
I say I've heard a little bit about them.
Okay, well, like they're over like in Galbraith. They have like a recruitment thing going on right now. Like if you hurry, like they got lots of ships and like guys there that take you around the world, do all kinds of like do-goody missions. My cousin, he like joined like 2 years ago. I haven't seen him, but he's like doing lots of cool things from what I hear. He sends letters all the time.
Where did you say they were? Where did you say they were located?
Over in
In
Galbraith.
Galbraith.
Galbraith over to like, you know, the east from here, like, you know, past the forest on the east side of the water.
Who was the brewery you're talking about?
Yeah, that seemed something I'd definitely be interested in.
Oh, like,
There's
I
a
have
brewer?
brewer friend who, like, you know, we make our own beer here too, which is like fine and things, you know, but the customers like to get like, you know, the stuff from like far off, like the rare stuff. So we got a brewer up in like Pleasure Rod who like brews us. He calls it Strange Brew. If you had the Strange Brew here, you have a shot.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Strange
I'd
brew?
love a shot.
You guys take a shot of
Is this on
Strange
the
Brew.
house?
Roll the
Yeah.
will save, take a shot of Strange Brew.
Is this on the house and it was just
Yeah,
shoved at us?
trial shot. Free.
Oh shit.
Will save? Is that what you
Yep.
said? Okay.
I failed, but that might be a cool
What was the
thing.
name of the game we played?
Fox in the Hen House. Will save.
Alright, 13.
I got a 7.
All right. Well, Balvin, you'll see that Ceras and Kev just took a shot and then got like totally out of it, like stupid.
Oh no.
Like, they took a shot and then were just like babbling to themselves, like face, cross-eyed. They got drunk like real quick.
Buh.
They get like
Oh boy.
fast drunk.
I think it's just gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in your world, it was like golden elven absences.
I
was
just
so
like
close
I
to
put
that.
the shot glass down and I slowly lean forward and put my forehead on the bar,
Like straight, yeah, clunk.
and I
Yeah.
don't say anything else.
I'm gonna go try to talk to somebody.
Or moment.
You got the dizzies and the
What
deliriouses
happened?
and the
What
bad
happened
mouths.
to the guy you were talking to?
He's the bartender. He's still there.
Yeah, I walked away after
They,
that.
they forgot about it.
I didn't forget. I'm just taking a moment.
I've just gotten
That's
gotten
how-
really wasted. I'm off talking to people now.
But what are you doing, Blavan?
I was halfway listening to the bartender because I thought you guys were paying attention.
I mean, I was.
You can halfway
Oh, it
get
was
the
until the
information.
shot happened.
Yeah, it's up to you now.
Yeah. Ceras, roll religion check because you're drunk.
Ooh, it's only a 10.
He disappeared.
Oh, did I?
That's not to give you any sort of religious insight. It was, normal religious insight. Even I'll say with a 10 because you are Caden Colleen. You got that good buzz. You're not so drunk that you're not functional. You're at that good functional buzz where you wouldn't want to drink anymore, but right here is like your good level of just buzzed enough to be on your like religious highest plane, like functioning alcoholic. That's where you're at right now.
That's Courtney. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
That's me.
Well, I still am just. I mean, this
You're
is my.
functioning.
This
You're
is. I'm in
functioning
my
fine.
element. I'm out. I'm socializing.
At Ceras, I look at him and I'm like, "Hey, you can't drink anymore. We've got to.
No. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need any more. I'm right where I need to be.
Sweet
Yeah,
spot.
it's just
Alright.
kids.
I
Pocket.
lift my head back up.
Cap, on the other hand, might need to go home.
No,
Well,
I
just
lift
keep
my
an
head
eye on
back up,
them.
but I'm
Keep
like,
an eye
no.
Kev's passing out of the
Get him
bar.
some water. Make him chase a chicken
Drink a
again.
shot,
That'll sober
drink
him up
a
real
shot.
fast.
I just need something to eat. I'm good. What? Tell us more about this brewer. This brew. What?
I've walked away
Yeah,
again.
Like I said, I got like a really good brewer up north. He like give me the good stuff, but sometimes it takes a long time to get here, and like I need security to get here because like ships get robbed and stuff.
Okay, so we would have to do a security job for that.
I mean, at least, if you want to ride to the place you go, like if you're going to Reyes, the island of, then like of course, like I can get you there, like no problem. All you gotta do is like pay for your way, and like that's fine. But if you come back, like yeah, if you could help protect my like cargo, that'd be great. I could pay you.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
But if you just want to ride to like Reyes, I could hook you up, and like you gotta pay him for that, and then on the way back, he might pay you.
Do you know how much it would cost?
I mean, I could like hook you up with the guy. It's like up to the captain, really. I don't own a ship. I'm just a bartender.
Okay.
You need a drink of water? Like you look like you
Yes.
might need a drink of water.
I do need some water, and
Here's a big
please hook us
water
up
ticket.
with that guy.
Okay, I like hook you
Whenever
guys.
convenient, that is.
No, like it's fine. Like he's here like once a week. I hook you up.
Okay, I
You
appreciate
guys
it.
you like seem fine and stuff. Like it's cool. You have like references. I assume you guys have lived here more than a week, and you have like previous job experience and like references and stuff.
Yeah, we've worked here at least a week.
Okay, well, like that's cool. You could just get your previous people you work with to like be like he's cool and like surely you get a job.
Okay, I'll
You
talk
guys
to
like
my.
interview well, I assume. You got like 5-year plan. You like know your strengths and weaknesses and stuff. You'll be fine.
Well, yeah, I'll talk to my friends about it, and then I'll get back to you about it. Okay?
Okay, like I said, you come here like once a week. You come here like end of week and like meet me and like I introduce you and like see how it work out. Like
Oh, who are we talking to
Okay.
now? I'm back.
Thank
Hey.
you. I appreciate it.
he's like my pleasure because like I work here all night making bartender drinks, so like he's okay.
Did
You
we
want
get-
more drinks of bartender? I got more drinks for you. You want like a whiskey drink? You want a vodka drink? A lager drink? Cider drink?
I step in. Kemp will not be having any more except for water.
Oh, like I got plenty. Here's a water for you, and like it's 2 water.
Did we get the name of the brewer?
Yeah, like his name.
I slide you
His
one
name is
gold.
like his name is Helfrick.
Elfric?
Yeah, brewer Helfrick. Like he work in the sewers at like Ceras. He make like really crazy brew.
That's crazy. Hey,
Or beer.
I slide you 1 gold.
Oh, I like a tip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like, tip is like a great way to be a good customer.
Chaku, I
Thank
like you,
seem
Chaku.
okay.
You're really cool.
You guys are right. I haven't seen you much around here, but I like you. Come back. You locals? You from around this area? You like live in the Arabane?
Oh man, come on, you know me. Well, you probably seen me around.
You look kind of familiar. I see you drink a lot, but like, I don't know your name. Like I see you drink
Oh.
all the time.
I'm Ceras.
Oh, Ceras, it's such
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I'm
I
Zaya.
know your name. Zaya?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Zaya. What do you do here?
Obviously, I bartend for you because I gotta give you a drink and like
Oh, I
clean
thought-
up.
I thought you were a different person. I'm sorry.
No,
I had
same.
some of that. I had some of that strange brew earlier. I had some of that.
Confusing because you was kind of drunk.
This stuff hits hard. I had one ale before this. Then I had a strange
Look,
brew.
like I said, it's
And
very
now-
good ale. It's from my friend Helfrick, who like make very good ale. He make very strong drink.
I need to talk to Helfrick.
Yeah,
We'll
Helfrick
talk
a
to
good
him later.
brewer. He make a strong ale and make a very strong drink. Make you drunk first time.
First time. I like
He said
that.
to come
Drink,
at the end
you
of
drink
the-
one, you be straight up Drunkenstein.
Drunkenstein.
It's a good brew, I say.
You have to come back at the end of the week.
Yeah,
At
like
the
come
end of the
back in
week?
like 5 day.
Helfrick will be here?
Helfrick could be here in 5 day. You come like midday in 5 day. He'll be here. I'll introduce. You can be like, hey, see if he wants you on the ship and he may give you some work. It still might cost you the ride, but like, you know, like I say, you help him, he might give you a free ride back here afterwards if you help transport it in security.
No. To be honest, it would. To me,
You run very small crew.
it'd be an honor to work for someone who supplies wonderful beverage.
I would like you tried it, right? It's very good beverage.
It's good. It's real
Not
good.
being sock off, right? Like you mostly
Yeah,
not
I
socks off.
gotta meet this guy. I gotta
You
meet
lose
the guy who
both
would
sock
tell
after drinking Elder.
me. Where are my
Both
socks?
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no more socks left. Oh, it's quite a pleasure to meet you guys. You guys are very fun.
Nice to meet
I
you.
like your hair, little short person.
We're all short. Which...
The one with the nice hair, you know.
Oh,
You
thank
was
you.
a rat.
Thank
You was
you.
just like a blonde man.
I'm just
But
a guy.
You was the short one with the nice haircut.
Thank you so much.
With much color. How you do that in a hair with color? Can I have some?
Maybe we'll have to get together sometime, and I'll do your hair. I'll do your hair whatever color you want.
Oh, you do my hair, I give you a good deal. I give you a discount here at bar if you do my hair look like that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm down.
I need a spiky haircut with much color.
I can do that.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
So you guys have made friends with the bartender Zaya and learned
Zaya.
about the brewer Helric.
Oh, what
Yeah.
tavern are we at right now?
Helric. The Golden Peanut.
Ooh, I like that name. The Golden Peanut.
There's free nuts at the bar if you're hungry.
I am hungry and I take some of them nuts.
Yeah,
Everybody's
bring nuts,
been
dude.
touching on them.
You got
Hey,
crack it
hey.
yourself though, so.
COVID doesn't exist in this world.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
Let's enjoy
So
our
you think?
let's enjoy our
I'm putting my hands all up
free
in it.
range. Yeah, I rub my face
I
in
lick all the peanuts and put them back in there.
We're
after.
fine.
I lick my
It's fine.
fingers and go to dip in again.
Oh yeah, dip, lick, lick.
I cough all over the peanuts.
I,
I rub my whiskers.
that's not very
Now we
rough.
know
That's
we're
for
going.
later.
I make my bat have sex with the peanuts.
Oh my goodness.
And now COVID exists in your world. No, it's not real. Yeah, you guys sit around, eat peanuts, drink, and meet the bartender, make good friends.
They eat peanuts.
Luckily, Ceras has been here before. Ceras is a regular and a drunk. So you guys
Not
are
a
already
drunk.
kind of, well,
A worshiper.
not a drunk.
Tonight you are.
He's well enough known at this bar. He's bought alcohol here before. It's not the first time he's bought a drink here. Even though the guy didn't know him by name, he does recognize him. And you guys are totally new here.
Caden,
But
Caden,
between
Kayleen
that and your tips and your friendliness,
is not about teetotalers. So you gotta
No,
ride that line.
no.
You gotta ride the line.
but you definitely go for a shift drink after work every day.
Oh,
you
for
go
sure.
like,
Come on.
you
Yeah.
come to town, you steal things, you get one beer, then you go home.
But that's worship
Yeah.
and
So he
like
recognizes
relaxation.
you, even if ever how slightly, he recognizes your face.
That's self-care.
Yeah. So you
Which is
guys have made a
important.
bartender friend, and you've got a hookup for later.
Can I look around the bar and just see if there's any interesting other characters in the bar?
Oh, of course. With the perception, or are you looking for anything
Ooh.
particular? Or?
Nah, I mean, just if there's anything unusual that stands out.
What's your perception total?
Let's see.
I have something I'd like to percept on. Is that a color print
16.
of a character sheet?
I think it's blue light. I think it's blue light.
No, that's color.
No, it's
It is blue
It's
paper.
from work.
Thunder's color.
Oh wow,
You
fancy.
got the
Get
fancy
a good
printer.
paper at work. Oh, we got color paper.
hell yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
Wow.
shit, might as well put it in color.
Yeah, right. Why
It's
not?
free.
You got color paper.
It's been so long since I've seen one of those.
You rolled a 16, is that right?
Yep.
And what was that for? Because we started talking.
I was just
Sorry.
looking around the room to see if
Oh,
there's
and
any
perception is part-
interesting characters. Or
Where's my-
like,
Oh, my fridge is on this book. I'll roll to see if anything's interesting. Not very. It seems to be a pretty regular bar crowd. Mostly humans. Some workers from the park. Obviously, like in park uniforms, like park guard gear and stuff like that, but nothing like incredibly interesting as far as you're concerned.
Is there anyone with a freshly bandaged
Except for
eye?
me.
You are very interesting, to be fair.
I'm dying to know
I
that
rolled
now.
high enough that there is someone with an injured eye, but it's not the same guy you guys injured. Or there's someone
Okay.
else with an injured eye.
Okay.
It's a different person.
It's definitely
It's the
that
other
one.
eye, and
We have-
Okay, it's the other eye.
So
All
we did
right.
a double take.
totally different guy.
Yeah, definitely double
But
take.
there's
Definitely
someone with
double
an
take.
injured eye, but not the same guy. Not the
Okay.
guy that
Maybe
you
they're brothers. No, just kidding.
it's
Some
some
sort
guy.
of illusion spell.
Apparently, like getting your eye poked out is something that happens around here.
Rite of passage.
It's hereditary.
It's a weak spot, to be fair, in battle.
Okay, so we've got a week to kill, right? Oh,
For fate.
when we were working this past week, last time, I know, did we hear any sort of rumors over the past week of working? Anything that might be interesting to any of us?
But
Whole
other
week had
than your
passed.
various professions that you're already good at, besides the Blind Light Guild, the only other jobs that you've heard about in town are ones in the park.
Okay.
So unless you
alright.
want to try to get a job in the park for a week,
Is there a help wanted board in this tavern?
There is a
yes,
a
but the help
bulletin
wanted
board.
board has told you the things I just said, pretty much.
Oh.
Like,
We still have
unless
that,
you want to work in this for the park, either in the sewers or in the park,
and
one
we
or the
have
other.
we have that note too, that demon note.
You gotta do it,
Demonic.
or you have to travel to Galbraith to join the Blind Light Guild. That's pretty much all the work going on around here right now.
Balvin, can you hand me that note?
I hand it to Ceras.
Zaya, you've been here for a while, right? You're not new.
Oh, like I've been a bartender here for like a whole month now. Like I've been here for a while. I came up from up north. I came from like over in Norland. I was working in like Jim Darling's Metropolis for a while in like a bar there, but like I was not a bartender. I was like cleaning tables and stuff. And then I came here and it's like a super big deal. And so like,
You're from the Darling Metropolis?
Oh yeah, like I lived there for a long time. I like grew up listening to Jim Darling music, like all his hit song and stuff, and like I know all the jams because they play them like in a loop at the bar I used to work at when I was cleaning tables. And then I moved here and they made me a bartender because I'm pretty good at opening bottles and stuff.
Well, how'd you get here?
Oh, I came here by like a boat. I like saving my money for like a long time. It took me like 3 years to come here, but then I came here because like I heard there was opening a brand new park with lots of tourists, and I get like lots of money, because like the Darling Metropolis is kind of like died down, because like Jim Darling, when like he died, like it just became like not as cool a place to be anymore, because like he was dead and like no one comes anymore.
Have you heard anything shady happening?
Like, what do you mean,
Yeah.
like shady? Like how? Like you mean like criminals and stuff?
Like maybe I don't know, some weird things happening, like,
Like
weird
stuff happens
stories
like
or
all the time.
rumors.
Like one time I like saw like a creepy like green glob like when I came in the bar in the morning. Like weird stuff happens all the time. Like what do you mean like weird stuff?
The green glob is weird.
Yeah, it was like super weird. And then I came in like really early and it was like really globby and like so I hit it with a broom and, like I scoop it out because then it's like it was like eating the scum off the ground, like making a big mess.
It
Wait,
didn't attack you or anything though?
No, I attack it. Like I hated it a bunch of times. It like leaves very like
You got blobs?
soon after I hit it. It's like I'm a really good bartender, so I like don't let stuff stay in the bar like it doesn't belong here, like
And nobody told
birds
you.
or like slimes
Okay.
or like.
I want to talk to you more about where you came from, but I also
Thank
want to
you.
talk to you about this. Do not read any of this aloud. Do you know who left this note? And I show them the demon contract that we picked up from the bulletin board.
Roll me diplomacy.
That is
Do not read this out loud.
I specifically stated that. That is a not natural 20.
Oh, like I recognize this. This is like a bureau thing. Like we get this all the time. Like you not like I would never read that because it's like dangerous. Like don't read it because like it's like a job. Like you were signing up for like it's like a tricky job. Like they do like good benefits and stuff from what I hear, but like I don't know. Like I just want to bartend. I'm not trying to like go off of like an adventure world and stuff and like go off and do crazy stuff for other people.
You said it was the bureau posted this?
Yeah, it's like a bureau. Like look here in the bottom. He points to a logo on the bottom.
Oh,
It looks like a evil octopus sort of.
oh, like the shield, or sorry, not the shield. The opposite
It's
of
the
the
crest.
shield.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's a crest of some sort. It's like some sort of symbol. It looks like an evil octopus,
Like a
for
kraken.
lack of a better term.
That's a kraken. Okay.
Like that's the bureau symbol. Like that's what they have.
All right.
and
Well,
that's-
what do I know? Okay. Well, maybe this isn't as bad as we thought it would be.
It's like a West Linya thing, you know. Like we used to be at war with them for like a long time, but now we're like at a peace. So I don't even know. But like you hear rumors about bad things about them. But like you know, like what it's a job. If you want a job, I hear they do okay. Like they got like I said, good benefits.
What kind of benefits? What have you heard? I mean, I'm obviously you don't know exactly the details of the job, but like,
No,
what have
like
you
I'm a
heard?
bartender. I never like joined up with the bureau.
Yeah,
but, like,
but you
what
got
I
your
hear-
ear to the ground.
From what I hear, like very like if you're in West Linya, they're very well connected and they have lots of good like magical benefits and like healings and like retirement plans and like weapons, accessories and stuff you can get for like request. Like you know, you work there and they like help you out for like what you do. As long as you help them, they help you. Like it's a job.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest with you. Before I showed you this note, I thought it was not, not cool at all, in any sense of the word.
We thought it was some evil.
We thought it was
evil
very evil.
I mean, like you see here, like it's a demon contract. I mean, it's like a contract with a demon, but like,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
that's just like souls and stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah,
that
like
it's...
what is a soul?
Yeah,
anyway?
exactly.
Like, it's just like
Like,
a
do you
piece of,
even
like,
believe?
and, like what is that? Like yeah, like it's a good job. Like how long does a soul last? Like who knows? But like your life, you're gonna be here for a while, and you have to have a good job. Like I totally get it.
Oh, right. I mean, I gotta make sure the body is
You
taken
gotta pay
care
your
of
bills and
before I
stuff,
worry
and, like,
about the
you got
soul.
Very good jobs and very good benefits, so, like, totally worth it.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, hey, that was all. I'm so glad I showed you this. Well, Zaya, I'm sure you've
Like
got.
really, like it's been a pleasure talking to you. My other
Yeah.
customers are really pissed because I have not been serving them, but like you guys are such a joy to talk to. So like it's kind of like a pleasure for me to have this conversation. Really.
I've really felt like it was just kind of a back and
I
forth,
signed
like
them
in a
another
friendship,
gold.
you know.
Oh, this is great. I'm getting paid so good tonight. I'm gonna go home and like roll in these coins.
Take all 5 of them and smother
Yeah,
them across your body.
smush them on my nipples and stuff. Like, roll around in the bed with 5 coins. I'm like,
Jose,
I'm
I
sorry.
know you've got other. I know you've got other customers. Unless you two have anything you would like to ask them anymore, let's let them get back to work.
Yeah, I'd like to see you guys in like 5 days. Like I said, noon, 5 days.
5
Nice
days
to meet
noon.
you.
All right.
Yeah, you too, guys. That's such a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. It's a bar. Like, come back again anytime.
Oh, I'll be here. I'll be here.
I work here like 3 days a week. You see me a lot. Hopefully, the other guy that works here the other couple days a week doesn't talk like this, because that's a complicated thing to do.
It's not like your brother or anything. It's a different guy.
No, a totally different guy with different accents. 100% like not like this at all.
Yeah.
If you come back and the guy that works here does not talk like this, it's not my fault. It's his fault for talking different.
All right. Well, I mean, at least we know who else we might be dealing with here.
Not
some
me.
some
Somebody else.
charlatans.
Come back in 5 days. It's me. So you guys have five days to kill at least.
I turned to my buddies and I'm like, all right, what now? What? So what do you think we should do?
Well, I mean, we got a lot of good information. We at least have a meeting 5 days from now here, noon. So we got some time to kill until then.
You guys want to do anything specific, or just raise some more cash in the 5 days?
How far
I'd
away
like
is?
to go relocate my gold.
Well, we gotta wait till. I do feel like we should wait till sunlight, or maybe on the way back. But
I mean,
how
you gotta
far?
go home 5 times.
Yeah.
So you can do 5
Yeah, right.
turns. Between
Okay.
now and when the
Yes.
boats, you can check at least 5 times, maybe 10, because there's to and fro.
How far away is Galbraith?
Galbraith is the other side of East Linya. So it took you several hours to walk here. It took you several hours to walk. Probably 16, 18 hours walk from here.
So like essentially a day's travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
All right.
foot.
That's fine. That's
If
fine.
you had some other kind of vehicle, like a giant bird or horse, something might be faster, but on foot, yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. That is where Helfric lives.
No, Helfric
No?
lives here, but
Oh, okay.
he was saying Galbraith is where the Blinding Light Guild is.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah.
Blinding Light Guild leaves out of Galbraith.
Okay.
This guy's meeting at the docks here. This is
Gotcha.
brewer.
Okay. Well, then we could go
Well-
check out the Blinding Light Guild if we want to go check that out.
You'd have
Can I-
yeah, more time. You have a whole week or
Yeah,
about 5
yeah.
days. You have time to do both if you wanted to go do that and then come back or not. At that
I
point.
mean, maybe we want to go check out the Blinding Light Guild. I mean, at least they could point us in the right direction of maybe some work for the time being.
We haven't left the tavern yet.
Not
or
yet.
anything.
Not unless you want to.
This is us
Uh,
chilling at a
can I-
table, sipping drinks.
Flag the
Talk about
bartender.
Points of. Yeah, you can go back to the bartender if you want.
Zaya again.
One last question.
I'm gonna put a
Yeah,
star
okay,
next to
like,
your name.
okay.
I know you've only been here a month, but have you heard word of any kind of thieves in the area that they use birds, ostrich-like birds for travel?
Ooh,
Like,
wait, no,
he's
no,
like,
no.
You're in town, like, no way.
And then I
There's,
described
like,
their
so many
hats.
cops that are in town,
I
like,
described
no,
their
like,
hats and their pants. They've got wide brim
law
pants,
enforcement's
like
crazy.
flared jeans, flared corduroy pantish things.
Roll me diplomacy after describing them.
Mm-hmm. Good move, Balvin, by the way.
Yeah.
Diplomacy?
hmm
That is a 21.
After you describe them, the bartender says, like, okay, like, I've only been here, like, a very short time, so, like, we don't get a lot of guys like that, but, like, I hear when they dress like that, they have, like, a weird accent, like, not my weird accent, but, like, a different one. He's
Oh,
probably,
your
like,
accent's not weird.
Oh, thank you. That's very flattering.
I like
You
it.
think I talk like a normal guy, because, like, I try my best to do your language, but, like,
You
my
sound like a
common's
normal
not
guy.
so good.
No, you
My
sound.
common, I'm kind of working on it, because, like, where I come from, they don't do much common talk, so I'm learning.
You're doing
But
great.
like, the guys you're looking for, I heard they come from like a place called Kelnar. It's like a big desert island, from what I hear. Like, a lot of guys come here from there for like vacation and stuff.
For vacation. So, why would they rob people if they're on vacation?
Vacation is like very expensive. Like, it's not cheap to go on vacation, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and then you go on vacation, like, and then like how do you get home after vacation? Because all your money's gone for vacation. Like you gotta
You
make
gotta
money to get back
subsidize
home.
it with
Terrible
robbery.
planning,
You think I
guess?
wanted to be a bartender? No, I came here on vacation and like I cannot get home, and so like I got a job.
Hey, Zayan, how many other people end up in this town because of the same reason?
Like a lot of people, like from what I know, I know a lot of immigrants that like come here because they like just want to come have a good time, but then like can't get home because it's so expensive to like leave a town. You know, once you get here, it's like 300 gold. I'm like, who has 300 gold lying around? It's like so
Wait,
expensive.
How much
went
did it
on
cost?
Vacation to the Darling. What's it called? The Darling what?
Metropolis, where I
Metropolis.
come from, like it only cost me
That's
like
where you're-
100 gold to come here from there because they have like a big ship of like tourists and like it's a big concert like cruises ship, and so like very cheap. But it doesn't come around very much, so it's like very hard to catch up with, and so like I have to wait like 2 years before it comes back.
Oh, okay. All right, so
So that's
I
like
can.
a way cheaper ride, but like I'm not gonna wait around that long. I want to make more money and get like out of here because like this place has got nothing going on really except like a mechanical dragon that's like never done being built.
I mean, they've been building that mechanical dragon for years.
Yeah, like it's like such a big ripoff because I came like hoping to see like Donnie Dragon Slayer Museum and like dragons and like the rides are okay and all like there's okay rides. I had a good time and all when I went to the park, but like
Yeah.
and I spent all my money at the park on like snacks and like drinks because the drinks and snacks are so expensive once you get inside. Like all my money is gone because I got one big drink and then one a snack and like I rode a couple of rides and then I ran out of money and can't get a ride home and so now I'm stuck here being a bartender for a whole month. You guys have been my best customers so far. Like no one ever tips because they're just tourists and tourists don't give a crap.
Well, they've got. I mean, they spend all their money at the park.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can tell you
blame
guys as locals because like you come here all like the time. You like been here for
Yeah.
months. The whole month I've been here, you come a lot and like you've been around, so like you seem like a nice guy.
I'm a great guy, but it's like
not
it's like
tourist.
what is it like? It's like 12 gold a kebab in there.
Yeah, it's like super.
That's crazy.
expensive, like
It's so
crazy, yeah.
expensive. I paid 12 gold for all
I
that
should've
stuff
just,
like a
like,
full dinner.
I should have left the park and got lunch outside and then went like back.
That's
in,
it.
but,
That's
like,
how you do it.
Yeah, like they got me on that one, man.
You got to get the pass or whatever they call it, like the.
Yeah, like I drank too many drinks while I was there and riding the rides, and like it's cost me too much money. And now I'm
Well, you-
now I
I mean,
bartend.
You think it's like 8 gold an ale once is okay, but then you have one, you gotta have another, and you gotta have another. and
Yeah, you could drink
another.
more.
You're like,
yeah.
oh my god, I've
And
spent
you
50
tip because
gold.
you was a nice guy, and now all your money's gone. And now you work at a
how
bar
they get
here
you.
in
That's how
town,
they
and
get
you're
you.
stuck here until you make enough money to leave, and that's my life.
Ugh.
Oh.
Like, if you guys gonna leave town, you let me know. Like, I'd try to save up too. If you like, we could all ride together. Like, if you like my accent, we can all be friends.
You know what? I mean, honestly, you're great, and I would love to bring you along. So if you
nice
want to,
guy.
if you want
If
to
you
tag
need a
along,
guy, I can like make a drink for you. I can mix them up. I can like put one drink with
Ah.
another drink and make a whole new drink.
that sounds great.
Like, we have gin, we have tonic. I make you a gin and a tonic together. It'd be like,
What?
yeah,
That's
like,
not
Oh,
even-
no.
like we call that.
Mm,
that's
black
crazy.
magic.
No, that's
It's very
crazy.
simple
That's
to do,
crazy.
But it's good.
The only
crazy.
problem I foresee,
Yeah, that would never work.
if you were to come, is that I think we intend to head back to the metropolis.
We are
and,
going back there.
You just left from there.
Yeah, but like I could go back. You know, it's like not a big deal. Like I don't want to be here. Like I came here for vacation and I'm like stuck. Like my family's back. That'd be great to see my family again. It's
Yeah, we'd be
fine.
hoping.
Like I miss them and stuff. I miss all my brothers and sisters. Like you have brothers and sisters back home. I'm sure you miss them, right? You can't be from here. You have a weird accent too.
I am from where you're from, I
See, I
believe.
thought your accent is very similar to mine. I can tell. You talk just like- You
Not
have the
exactly where
Metropolis
you're
way of
from.
talking about you.
but nearby.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell. You don't have a city accent. You have a country accent, right? Yeah.
So
Zaya,
nobody,
Go ahead,
nobody
Cap.
explained to you anything about that green goo stuff that you encountered?
Oh shit.
No, it's like a pest. It's like it's a thing that happens in bars. Sometimes, apparently, I don't know. We don't have it in Donna Metropolis, but apparently here's a big problem because of sewers.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah, like our sewers is way different in Darling because our sewers is just different because there's a lot of rat folk there. Like you know, rat folks love sewers. But here
nothing,
it's not rat folk. It's like green goos and stuff and like mushrooms.
but nothing
It's just
weird
nasty
happened at the Darling Metropolis?
Say again?
But nothing weird happened at the Darling Metropolis?
I mean, not for me, no. I was just living a good life. I had tons of money because my parents was very rich. I didn't have a job there. I was like having a good life, and I was like, "This, let me leave town, mom, because I'm so tired of your mouth. Because you're always talking to me like, behave, Zaya. Why are you always acting the wild and going to concerts and not being a good boy?" And I was like, "Forget it, mom. I'm leaving town. I'm gonna go to Dragon Museum and check out dragon stuff, and like maybe I'll catch my own dragon and make a wish and become a powerful rock pop superstar like Jim Darling because of magic wishes." But no, I come here and there's like no dragon anywhere. It's just like a park, like rides and stuff.
That
Like
was really
no
rough.
dragon at all. I'm so bummed.
I'm
So,
sorry
wait,
that you went
wait,
through all that.
Oh my god, you just
I was trying to see.
there's so much there.
You made me forget what I was gonna ask.
No, it's okay. Zaya, we'd love to have you along, and I would like. You're hitching. I mean, if you would, let's have you hitch your horse to ours. At least to the Darling Metropolis. Come on.
Like I don't have no horses though. Like I got 0 horses.
Well, okay, you obviously don't understand metaphor, so.
No,
let's-
what's the metaphor? I told you my comment is not so good.
I apologize. That's my fault. So I would like for you. You've been such a wealth of information. I would like for you to join with us. You've given us Helfric. Please just make sure that meeting takes place, and if you can, grease the. Oh, sorry, I can't metaphor. If you would put in a good word for us.
You mean like Grace Wheel? Yeah, I get it.
With Helfric, we would love to have you come along with us. It would be great to have a native of the Darling Metropolis to show us around. Also, by the way, did you say that Jim Darling, that's his name, right? Got his abilities through a wish?
Well, that's rumored about like Jim Darling. Have you not heard Jim Darling album #1?
Have I?
I would love
Knowledge
to hear
history.
it. Do you have any of the music that you can play now?
Oh, there's like music
no.
playbox over my wall.
I got a not natural one.
Coin?
Can I
Gold coin gets you 5 songs.
since I'm from there, can I burst out with a song?
Yeah, you can burst out in a song. Do you want to knowledge history? See if you know Jim Darling songs.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to sing unless it's one of those songs.
Yeah, go for history.
Knowledge what? Local?
History. Oh, local work for you too, because you're from that area. Whichever one's better for you.
15.
You can't sing the songs perfectly, but you know enough to like you can sing some Jim Darling songs like
you know the hooks.
As any normal fan could. You can't like perfect pitch it or anything, but you know the words.
Na, 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 I'm from this town. Na, 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 na. Bah, I love the beer. Ba, 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 ba.
You're like, no, it's like more like. It was a Toxic song where Britney Spears is toxic. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh boy.
You know that I'm toxic.
Start snapping my fingers.
Yeah, you're singing Toxic or Britney Spears, but it's Jim Darling. It's Jim Darling's
You
Toxic.
don't know all but 3
We are
lyrics.
not getting sued. Put a mohawk in a wheelchair if we have to. Yeah, you're singing Jim Darling's Toxic, for sure. With that high.
I go and put a gold coin in the music box.
You get 5 more songs. You can play 5 more Jim Darling songs if you want, or you can play other artists too.
Now,
Like the
it's your
Eagles.
choice. It's your choice. The Eagles.
The Eagles, like the actual Eagles.
Yeah, they're actual. This is calling noise. This is like eagle noise.
I do both.
Yes. No. Please play at least one Eagles song.
2 Eagles, and 3 Darling songs.
I feel like birds
And
will
thank
freak.
you.
Birds freak me out in this game.
That would be understandable.
And you said you songs.
I'm all like, oh.
Oh,
minutes,
shit.
For 6 minutes, there's noises. Yeah. Makes you very uncomfortable at this bar. And you're not the only one. A lot of people are very uncomfortable with all the birds.
I get on
Who played this track?
I get on a stool next to Balvin because I'm still drunk, and I'm like,
I love this song.
Currently, Kep is like the person that plays the Waffle House song on the Waffle House jukebox. Like, no one else here is excited about it except Kep. I played the Waffle House
So
song.
excited.
Yeah. Fucking rocking out this bird song. But yeah, you guys get drunk at this bar and have a good time with your new bartender friend and all the other locals.
What are the names of the Jim Darling tracks, please?
Oh, Toxic was one.
Okay.
I gotta pull up some Britney Spears track titles. Hold on.
Oh,
Do like Toxic with 2 Ks.
With 2 Ks, is that how it's spelled?
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Got a
we
song,
gotta
Oopsie,
differentiate it sometimes.
Oopsie, I did it one more time. Baby all over again. Snakenizer. I'm a snake for you.
You're going too fast.
I love the snake theme.
Snake bitch. Etc. How many is that?
I got 3. Toxic, Oopsie, I did it one more time, and Snakenizer.
Snake
I think that's
bitch.
probably enough.
Snake bitch.
Okay, Snake Bitch.
Snake
I like that
You
one.
better snake bitch.
It's Snake Bitch.
And Lucky.
Okay. Alright. I just wanted to know. This guy's name seems to be popping up a lot.
Oh yeah, Jim Darling's a pop superstar. He's famous around the world.
But that's the... I mean, okay, let's like huddle in. Courtney, your mic's
You
muted.
want knowledge history, everybody?
Yeah. Because like,
Jim
this is
Darling
like...
history yourselves.
I feel like there was
Ooh,
a
I got
mention...
Natural 20.
Nice. I got a 2.
11.
Well, Kep, you're the one, of course, because of your gnome heritage. You've heard the stories of Jim Darling. Jim Darling, gnomes love song. And so, of course, Jim Darling's a legend in the gnome world. Jim Darling's a famous musician, traveled the world around, held world tours. I mean, the gnomes admire Jim Darling for his famous lyricism and music, a talent not known to any other snake. It's a snake folk, by the way. Jim Darling is a snake person.
Even better.
And not a talent that many snake folk have. Many snake folk aren't that artistic. But Jim Darling was a songsmith known world round, more famous than any gnome musician, more famous than any elf musician, more famous than even famous instrument makers around the world.
Did he have a lisp?
Jim Darling, well, he had like a hissy, like, yeah, definitely Jim Darling had that when Jim Darling was alive. He elongated his S's. His S's.
Just like a
Or their S's.
Benny and the Jets.
Jim Darling was actually neither male nor female. Jim Darling was 2 sexes. If we go with the history of this world from my previous game.
Jimmy and the Jets.
Yeah. Jim is spelled G-E-M, like
G-E-M.
yeah,
Okay.
Jim Darling. Like I said, neither male nor female, but snake person, both like a lot of snake people, both sexes. And famous pop star with lots of pop super songs. I will also say that because of this, Kep and Balvin, Jim Darling, when you guys disappeared into the egg, was a relevant current pop star. And according to this bartender and to
Was
the
a what pop
experience, a current, like it was like relevant to your time.
okay.
He was
Okay,
alive when
sorry.
you guys were around. But according to the bartender now, and your new friend Ceras, they're referring to Jim Darling as a pop star that's been dead for a while.
I'm like,
So,
hold
like,
up.
Yeah.
You guys like vanished, and Jim Darling was like the biggest thing. Like he was like when you guys vanished, he was a pop superstar, and now it seems like everyone's talking about him like he's been dead for a long time.
I'm like,
So-
hold up. What? Do we have? Do we go about like years here in this world? What?
I mean, there are still years, yes. In common
Yes,
language, years is
okay.
years is a word. Years might not be 365 days, but there is a period of time that it takes for your planet to revolve around your stars.
Now, for me, okay, to give myself a sort of reference, obviously you guys are like just into the oldies, and that's cool. But
Yeah. Yeah, for you, that's definitely is an old-
yeah, it's just like I love this old music too. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's like listen to the Beach Boys or something.
But how old is it?
So we don't know him as
It would be
being
akin to
deceased.
someone your age right now listening to the Beach Boys.
Okay.
Except for to
all
put
right,
it in
this
like
is
terms. It's like someone like it was your parents' music kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah. Okay.
It was Jim
Boomers.
Darling. Jim Darling was dead before you became the age of someone that would care about music in a way like someone that's actually cognizant enough to care about music.
What's
As
up,
like a
Polly?
teen.
I got a shout out
Hey,
to
Polly.
Polly people with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Wacky Tabaxi Tavern.
Welcome.
We're deep in our Pathfinder campaign. Finding all about Jim Darling, a mysterious character that is just surfacing here. How you doing, Polly? All right, let's get back to it. So, fucking Jim Darling, just some old music, just some old stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think anything of it. I'm just like, I love this too, man. I love this track.
He's dead though, so unless anybody says anything, you won't think anything about it.
I get a little weirded out, and I lean to my friends, and I say, I think we were in that egg longer than we think. And I'm like, because
What are you talking about?
You guys want to do a knowledge history to see if you can figure it out math-wise?
Hey, Jim Darling's dead?
Huh? Wait, what?
He was alive
Yeah, of course
last
he's
time
dead.
I heard.
Yeah.
That guy's been dead
Everybody
forever.
roll knowledge history, see if you guys
No,
can
he
figure out the
hasn't.
math.
I'm like, he's
9.
alive.
12.
History. 17.
Ooh.
12.
Beach rolled a 6. That doesn't. She just knocked the dice.
Yeah. Ceras is of no help. But Kip, when you guys talk amongst yourselves and you talk to the bartender and you even gather some information from people around you, what you're able to gather is that Jim Darling's been dead for 100 years and he was alive last you remember. When your shipwreck happened, he was alive. You're 100% sure because when you shipwrecked, he was on his world tour.
Guys, it's been 100 years. Or give or take.
Yeah, about that. It's been 100-ish years since you vanished.
This is not right. We should not be here. Da-da-da.
We're in the future!
Ceras isn't the president, but yeah, you guys definitely missed 100 years of time.
My brothers! No!
You're not. You don't know for sure, but it seems like by Kep's math at least, if Kep the gnome is right, I mean, you don't know Balvin, but if Kep's math is right,
the gnome was pretty good with math.
Yeah, if Kep is true, then yeah, it's been 100 years and your family's probably long gone, because you know that rat folk don't live that long. Although you might have some descendants or other, but they wouldn't recognize you or know you if you went back there now.
I pat Balvin's back.
But then you could also assume your friend Malathyst that left is probably if he went home, he's probably gonna experience the same thing. Now that you realize that.
Oh no.
Hey, so can I maybe see this look of just? I mean, come on, your whole world just came crashing down on you. Can I see this on their faces?
Yeah, I think Kep said Kep even spelled it out. Kep, you're saying. You said out loud that it's been 100 years, right?
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you mean?
Spelled it out for you.
We're pretty much devastated.
Deets, come on. She's biting the shit out of me. Stop it.
Can't fight.
Let's band. We're friends.
I don't know what to do now. Like, what's the point now? What are we doing?
What's happening? What happened? Are you okay?
I just scream. I want to scream both my brothers' names. Galvin and Calvin, no! Galvin.
I start to bring them. I'm like, I'm trying to bring them out of the tavern. I'm like, you guys are obviously having. Let's go talk outside. Let's go talk outside.
This can't be it. This gotta be a dream.
You guys leave the bar.
This has to be a dream.
Drunk.
Let's go talk out here. Let's go.
Was it Balvin?
I knew things were crazy, but I didn't think they were this crazy.
I am sober.
Drink, right? Yeah. So Kep and Ceras, you guys are kind of buzzed and you're kind of stumbling and drunk walking home.
Nobody's gonna.
Balvin's not. You're the sober one. You're leading them back towards Lantra. But on your hours-long walk back home, you guys can discuss whatever you want. Now that you're outside the bar, you're all alone together, just walking through the plains back to the forest.
Yeah,
this is real
what's
emotion.
Going on? Are you what's happening? Are you two okay?
Real emotion, not drunk emotion.
No,
Well,
we've been,
some
we've been
people say it's,
transported
you
into
know,
the future.
in the guise of drunkenness, you speak the truth.
Maybe we can get back to the past.
We just talk right there.
What's happening? Wait,
How? By traveling in a
Wait,
giant
wait,
egg
wait,
man.
Wait! What
Future, past.
is
Killing a drunk fox man.
happening? Start from the now. Start from the now. What's happening?
Before we do that, we gotta search for my monies.
Survival check or
We're doing that in the
perception.
daytime.
Roll something to be to
Apparently
22.
we
so
are.
that'll be fine.
I gotta try as many times as possible.
I agree.
You
I
guys
agree.
can
I
help.
do agree. I do
Yeah,
agree.
Survival
wait.
perception.
Can't even see.
Would lighting a torch help?
That would help your perception.
There we go.
Yeah. Can I add anything to it for that or no?
You can roll a +2 if you roll a survival to light a torch. They'll use one of your torches. And use your flint and steel, roll a survival to light your torch.
Nah, I don't want to use that. I'm just gonna look for it.
Alright, perception. Or
Nope.
survival.
The
Whichever's
whole
higher.
time
No?
that,
No.
If you guys want to help, you guys can also roll to look for it if you mean.
Yes,
the whole
of
time,
course.
If Balvin is letting you
while
know
we're
there's money
doing
missing.
this, I'm explaining to Ceras what exactly has went down. I explained the whole egg situation, coming off
Time
the
passage.
boat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I got a 14. Oh, sorry. Perception?
Or survival, whichever's better for you.
Perception for sure.
And during this period of time, you're being explained to what's going on with your allies.
I only got a 6.
I'm way more focused on that. I got a 24.
That's enough to find it. So Ceras will find your money,
There
which
we go.
means
Hey,
Ceras, you can
fresh earth over
you can
here.
either slide it when you're a thief. You can either sleight of hand, keep it for yourself, or just give it back.
No, I'm gonna give it
You're not
back.
an
I'm
evil
gonna give it
thief.
back.
You're a
They're
nice
my-
guy.
they're
I
my
like how
kin.
you
They're my
get that
kin.
option.
Yeah, well, you never.
No, of course. I
He's a nice
appreciate.
guy
I
thief, so you
appreciate
give your
the
money back.
because of course I definitely could, but no.
That's very nice.
I'm gonna give it back. Hey, over here. I found it.
Ah,
You get your coin purse back.
you are so great. Thank you.
It's just dirt's all stirred up over here.
Now we can not worry about it anymore either.
It's like camouflage that well.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
that.
money has been retrieved.
Wasn't that?
You
cool.
guys go hang out in a treehouse.
We can worry about more important things.
Gold is important when
is-
it needs.
I agree.
I feel like you guys made it back in time. Actually, it's after sundown, which means the door is near where you guys left it. So if you guys want to roll knowledge, local, perception, anything, you can roll to find it. I'll allow it. You can, as long as you roll high enough, you can still find it. Of course, Ceras, you don't have to unless you want to help everybody else, because you can.
I would like to
walk
help.
through
I'd
with your
like to help.
boots. Yeah.
I would
So
at least like to
anything-
look and be like, oh, here it is before I like lead
Nature,
into
survival, perception, anything that might help you find it, I would allow. Whatever you guys can roll high enough
it. I was
on.
laying in the dice tray.
19.
Oh well,
No.
don't worry.
I got a 6 again.
Well, as long as you
Yeah.
hold hands with Balvin, you'll be fine there, Kep.
Balvin
Hold
sees
my
it.
hand.
All right, yeah. Balvin drags you through the
I
brush.
see Kep still a little buzzed.
Yeah. You drag your drunk. You're totally sober. You didn't drink. You drag your buzz friend through the thistles without getting cut.
I said thank you, my
Somehow.
friend.
And of course, Ceras, you never have trouble walking through them because of your magic boots.
No, I really
Uh,
don't even notice the fact that
Yeah,
anyone
you would
has
think
any
about
trouble.
Yeah. Do you
I
guys
think
pass
I'm-
through
I think I got the path
turn
every
back to
time.
the treehouse where your roommate is hanging out, of course, and taking care of things. But you guys have a nice house to come back to. Your roommate was there all day, so the dishes are done, the beds are made, everything's clean. Basically, you got a butler in your house because you've left your one kinmate there. But
Okay, yeah, we need to have a sit down talk. And it's been a week. That meat is either gone or bad. Okay.
you can chug it all tonight. If
Yeah.
you want
It's been a
to.
week.
Finish it off tonight.
It was extra fermented.
Yeah.
It's,
It's
I mean, we're
midnight,
no.
guys.
I'm gonna
It's
dig
not
it.
like
I'm
you
gonna
got a fridge either.
I'm gonna err on the no. I'm not gonna err on the side of caution. We're throwing caution to the wind because of the news that was given. We're digging back into this kind of old, been sitting on the counter cask of mead, and we sit down at the table, the common table, the breakfast/dinner table.
You have some pretty big mugs. They can hold 2 drinks each. There's probably enough in your wineskin to have 3 drinks each. but your mugs can hold 2 doses
All right.
of, you got big mugs.
I top it all off. Yeah, of course.
You
I get
got
the
big
biggest mugs. I top us off. I get it. Give us all a couple of drinks.
You guys are back at the tree fort. You have at-home drinks. So you pass out here, it's safe. You're already,
Yeah, we're
place safe to
fine.
sleep.
We're fine.
As long as your
So-
constitution modifier is not lower than 2, you can drink this and not pass out.
My constitution modifier is 3.
So you're good.
All right. So we all sit down. Okay. So let's talk about this. So I know Jim Darling. He's like an old pop star. He's like that's my parents. I mean, granted, we don't live that long. My parents and their parents listened to Jim Darling.
Probably sang you to sleep singing Jim Darling tunes.
What you guys are talking about? Time and space. What's happening? What's going on?
He's the most popular pop musician there is right now.
No, not anymore. That guy's old. That's
No, he's not.
grandpa music.
That's why. That's
Knowledge history, Ceras.
Fix.
You don't know. You're not a big pop star fan, but you're pretty sure Jim Darling's dead. You don't know anything else about his career, whatever. But you're 90% sure you heard he died a while back.
Pretty sure that guy's dead. I don't know. I can't say.
He's
but
not.
that guy's. I don't know about
he
that.
was alive the last time I checked. We were talking about Snake Dude. Snake Dude.
Nah, I don't know any snake people.
Yeah, that
guy.
album.
He was just on tour.
Yeah, with that Black Dragon album.
I literally just saw him live like a month ago.
Nah, I like to keep my ear to the ground as far as music and arts goes on, but I've not recently.
What if
Jim
that
Darling's his
thing
oldies.
we came out of was a time machine?
That was an egg. You were in an egg.
There's no
Exactly. It was already weird enough, wasn't it?
Nah, man, that's like eggs in nature thing.
Yeah,
There's
but
some-
It's an
giant eggs with people in them that can destroy whole villages.
Yeah,
Well,
but I know
something's not
wizards and
lining up.
stuff like
Yeah,
people.
why were we inside of it?
The magic.
But then how you believe in magic, but you won't believe that
Hell
we've
yeah,
traveled.
Magic.
Time
I know
travel.
wizards.
Time travel is basically magic.
It is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's advanced magic. That's high level magic. That's
Why
not
That's very high
anything.
level magic.
Just because you don't.
You hear about all
you're
kinds
not-
of magic, but time travel magic is very rare.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yes, but
It's like
just because you
defeating
don't know
death,
very much
traveling
about
through
it doesn't
time, or
mean
like
it doesn't exist.
that's like high level wizardry.
That's high stuff.
Yeah,
High level stuff.
Absolutely, you've got to go back to Darling Metropolis.
So you're trying to say
I
you traveled
agree.
through time not of your own doing? I
It's
mean,
possible.
I gotta say that
There-
okay, I'm a wizard
There are forces
I've got
in this world stronger
hours
than us.
of magic, knowledge. I'm gonna travel through time. I'm not putting that on somebody else. I'm gonna time travel myself. Why would somebody time travel you?
Maybe it's an experiment to see if it works.
Granted.
Weren't you
Could be.
visited by a god? Anything's possible.
I was. I mean, there's a lot of things that are
Right?
possible.
That's weird.
The mix is very crazy. I'll give you that. The trail mix
You guys-
of story
It
is.
You guys
Ridiculous.
discussed time travel late into the evening.
Oh yeah, it's one of those evenings.
qualifiers, like if it's possible or not. You guys have all sort of like philosophical discussions
I've
late
got
into
a
the
whole-
evening.
A whole chalkboard of
Yeah,
things.
you drop diagrams.
No,
You
you
do, like,
can't come back.
This
You
is
gotta
Back to
go
the Future,
forward.
Like, but if you go back in time and change this,
There
it
are-
makes a split off. You do the whole thing.
There are timelines and they break off.
All the various time travel theories. By the end of the night, you guys have espoused all of it. Well, any of these things could happen. No, you're not any clearer about what happened, but you guys are definitely convinced that you traveled through time. I don't know if Ceras is yet, but the two of you are definitely convinced you traveled through time.
Can I roll something to see whether or not I am convinced? I would like to know.
Of course, you can roll knowledge of some sort. What knowledge do you think would apply to that best?
Hold
History,
on.
maybe?
History, yeah, of course.
There's gotta be no other way
Can,
to.
can we roll
I rolled a 9.
diplomacy?
Oh yeah.
Can we roll diplomacy to see if he
You
believes
roll
us?
diplomacy to try to convince him. Although he's rolling a 9, which means either he's like dumb or he's just not getting it. Like he's either
I don't
drunk
have
or
a
something.
grasp.
Yeah, he's not grasping it at all. But maybe you guys can convince him. Maybe he's not getting it intellectually, but you can just diplomatically convince him it's real.
Cap, you rolling?
14.
11.
Yeah, you're not very convinced. You're that convinced, which is like,
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
It
gotta
still
be a way
seems
to, like,
real crazy to me.
yeah. You
There's
might
gotta be a way
sort of
to
believe
know.
it, but you're not. You want more evidence, I think.
Yeah, I need evidence. I need evidence.
I think by the end of the night, that's where you're gonna leave it. You'll have had a long discussion, and you're not convinced yet.
I'm
But
starting.
you're curious.
Okay, but
you're
I
curious.
trust you too, and you seem
We'll figure
really
it out.
emphatic about it. So
You don't think they're lying.
Yeah.
You think maybe they're confused.
exactly. You might be confused.
Maybe you bumped your head or something. Or
I don't think
But
you're
you-
lying to me.
maybe you do agree going to Dog Metropolis to find
Sure.
out. But yeah, maybe that'll clear things up.
I
Maybe
still
they'll jog
think-
memories or
I
something.
definitely still think the answers are where we were heading. For sure.
So you're just
Yeah.
confirming that's where to go next. And by the end of the night, you guys fall asleep. That's where we'll leave it, and you still have
Hold on.
4 days or 5 days to get somewhere. Okay, we'll go. Yeah, hold on for what?
I saw a look on Courtney's face.
Uh-oh.
No.
I
I
need
don't
to know it. You were doubting.
It's
I
okay
saw.
to have a look.
Oh,
mm,
I was going to say, what
There we
year
go.
is it?
there we go.
You want to know?
That's what I was trying to ask earlier at the bar. For the
You can
tavern.
ask that.
Yeah.
653 is what year you say it is, Ceras.
Oh yeah, it's 6:53.
6:53.
It's your 6:53. Come on.
What year was it for us when we when Jimmy Darling was alive? Jim Darling.
503.
Oh shit.
It was 503.
Oh. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm gonna Home Alone face it. And that's where we can end it.
And scene. And we'll save that for next week. You guys will still have 4 days until your next boat arrives. Yeah, we'll leave it there since you guys have all
Oh
time and
boy.
space in each other. Resurrection.
Oh shit! 150 years. 150 years.
Quite a bit.
That's longer than you're going to be alive,
Yeah.
probably. Unless you
Several
become dead.
generations. Several generations that have passed.
It's longer than you expect to be alive, I
For
guess.
sure. For sure.
We're way older than you.
Yeah, for
We're
real.
so old.
But you didn't
Okay.
age any. You like just disappeared.
Yeah, you guys are brand new.
Uh,
Okay.
We're
we-
ancient.
we made it this far. So let's do this very special end of night things. The bookkeeping stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do anti-hero point first tonight, 'cause that's how I feel.
Oh yeah.
Who was the dastardly devil? Who did the thing that got in your? Who messed things up? Who
Let
like
me
this?
let me jump in here and not say that you messed things up, and not
What?
saying that it was a bad thing. But I do want to give Blavan
Something
the anti-hero
devious?
point for burying the gold.
I was
In-
trying to.
No. Not that it was because it was in
very
combat.
self-preservationist.
It was
Yeah.
self-preservationist because it was in combat. I'm not saying it was a bad thing to do, but I think
Yeah.
compared to
But
everything
yeah,
else that was
outside,
going
you're
on,
like,
that was
instead of fighting,
definitely
I'm concerned with protecting my money. It's selfish, not like,
yeah.
but selfish enough worthy of a anti-hero point.
It was so the whole group wasn't broke.
No.
That's why
it's-
I did it.
I agree
Your
100%
motives might
with your
be good.
motives. 100%
But
with your
yeah.
motives.
Well, an anti-hero point, you can nominate anybody you want, yourself or anybody else. But unless there are any other nominations, that's the one I've heard so far. Anybody else get nominated for anti-hero?
I'll give her anti-hero.
That's 2. You got both votes already. So even if you vote for somebody else, you win the anti-hero there, Courtney. So
Okay.
take that. You can use that later. Get a -8 to me or somebody else when we try to do something against you.
How many
And now we're talking about
How many can you have up to?
5 each total.
They're gonna keep nominating me.
No, we're not doing it on purpose.
No, we haven't done it on purpose.
This-
Use your
this is what
points
happens.
next time.
Yeah.
I mean,
You do stuff, you get the
Yeah,
points.
just use them. Like it's
Someone
Well,
has-
use-
it's better
once
to
you
give
get 5,
you the
it's trouble,
point
but-
for the most
I will
anti-hero
find
thing
use
than
of
to just throw it away.
Yeah.
Not
It's better
saying
for somebody to have it.
not saying that you did a dickish thing or anything.
No. Yeah. For sure. Well, I just frame it like that because I'm
Yeah.
an asshole. Yeah, but
Well-
like, yeah, it's just most dickish out of the group. It's not even dickish. It's just the anti-hero. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily bad guy stuff. It's
I
just like
love that
something
you did
was-
it. To be
something
honest,
that was not necessarily something anybody else would have. It's
I
just
love-
the opposite of hero point.
I really love that.
That's
That's where your
describe it.
mind went. I really love that as a rat folk, because I know that's what you were doing. As a rat folk, you were like, fucking bury the money. Like, they want the money,
An anti-hero's
fucking
not a punishment.
bury it.
It has just as much power as the hero point, so
Yeah.
it's just as handy. Like, there's nothing wrong
You,
with getting an anti-hero point.
deserve the
for sure.
anti-hero point, and that's enough.
Those are bonuses. Yeah. That means you did good at being bad. That's fine. That's what makes the adventure fun.
Yeah, it was great.
At the hero point, who did good at being good? Who did the nice guy thing? Who did something everyone admired and thought was helpful to the whole party?
Of course. I think
Selfish.
Ceras, because I mean he helped us from when we were unconscious, but he also gambled on us because he had faith in us.
Because I believe in you,
No.
and you want me some money,
He
but
gave
I
us
want
a place
me the
to
most
stay.
money.
He is a nice young man. So look at all those wonderful
He let
recommendations.
us rest.
He might be a little bit of a drunk, but
What? Well, unless the
Who
audience
isn't?
has any disagreements with those two nominations, it sounds like those are both pretty. I mean, you got two votes either
yes,
way.
I did not open a poll, but if anyone wants to speak up,
Yeah, you're
now
more than
is your time.
last chance. Otherwise, we got 2 votes for anti-hero point, 2 points for hero point. That's out of 3 people. That's enough for a majority
I think it's
vote.
pretty
So
solid. I think it's pretty solid.
those points are handed out. Let's give everybody 200 experience points again, because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some.
Thank you.
I
Everybody
even
wants
knocked
to
the guy
look up
unconscious.
yeah,
I did.
true. You should get more.
Money on them.
We didn't exactly defeat them, but you know, I defeated
You
a
didn't
guy. One guy.
Take the experience points and enjoy them. It's one step
for
closer
sure,
to leveling
for
up.
sure.
Thank you,
Hey,
Liz,
I'm-
for the golden rain.
That's all
Oh,
my
yeah.
I think.
I'm
Golden
literally-
rain,
I'm
golden showers, y'all.
I'm just glad I got a sneak attack. First sneak attack of the campaign.
First
I landed
advance.
it. I mean, damage was okay, but I got it. I got it.
We'll take first blood when we can
That's
get it.
awesome.
Yeah, right? First 2 sessions, not a fucking Oh, besides, I threw a pan at some children. But besides
Oh,
that,
yeah.
there was no other combat.
That's nothing to brag about.
It wasn't anything to brag about, but you know, that was literally the only attack roll.
This was at least an admirable battle. You got some gunslingers at you guys.
Polly, make sure to enter the giveaway with exclamation point raffle before I draw the winner
raffle,
for
raffle.
this. Hold on.
Is it
let
gonna
me switch
happen?
the- Before
What's the
this.
countdown?
Sorry,
What?
gelatinous cube D6. It's pretty cool. It's larger than the standard D6, which is about that size next to it. Make sure to get your giveaway. It's all fucking green screened or whatever. But make sure to get your ticket in there. Sorry, I've
Your
been
raffle.
drinking.
Okay, that
Exclamation
raffle.
That
Exclamation
whiskey.
point. Exclamation point raffle. Get in there.
Alright.
I want to see your entry before we draw
Get
this.
it.
Yeah, wait for it. My housekeeping is done, so
Yeah, everybody's good.
As far as I know, Con is done until 2 weeks from now, and we'll pick up from here.
That's fun. Thanks.
What
This has
happens
been
next.
such
you
a
guys
great
did
time. Oh, so
Your
so good.
bar-
You did something
Bartender.
besides just go to work this week, so I'm excited about just the fact that we didn't just do jobs. That's always a delight.
There was
There's a-
information that
Different
we
than last
needed
week.
to find. We had to track some. We had loose threads that we needed to connect.
The mysteries are becoming clearer over time. That's how we do.
Oh. Man, you guys are from the past.
Yeah, what a joy. We learned so much today. You guys
Apparently,
That's quite a bit to take in.
You guys like
150
Grandpa's music.
revolutions.
We're
Or
so
whatever.
hip.
That's not even Grandpa's
We're
music. This is
hipsters.
like
We're
you guys
hipsters.
literally like classical, like fucking Beethoven music.
Wow.
150
It was
years.
over a century,
No,
so-
if I can, who was popular in the
150 years ago.
1850s?
Wow.
No, oh gosh.
Who knows? I can't even. I'd have to like really look into that. and
I
think
got
about it.
nothing.
No one I can
Guys,
think of at the top of my head.
Mm-mm.
That's old ass. That ain't right.
Not even a generation ago. It's several.
Yeah, especially for you, species that last, your races that don't live that long. Like some of you guys like live 40
Exactly.
years.
There's no recorded information.
That's
It's-
several generations for you guys. Like humans, maybe that's like 1 or 2 generations if they live a long time. But like, yeah, for you guys, it's
This is like my
several
great grandparents' music.
yeah.
I don't even know how. Honestly, I don't even know how I have heard of it.
It still exists in written form. It's just
It was so popular. It was
It
like
was-
really, really famous.
it was
or
really good.
they
That's
were
the only-
native.
It's when they used cursive.
We'll
It's
give
like
it
the way
that.
you still hear all those big band jazz songs these days. They're
Yeah,
really popular.
we'll give it that. It was just that fucking popular that it stood.
It's like the way
test of
everybody
time.
knows that ragtime song, the entertainer. You know, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. You don't know any of the ragtime songs. You know that one.
Yeah.
Na-na-na, it's that one hip ragtime song. That's
That's
all.
how you do it. All right, let's roll the. Let's do the giveaway.
Yeah.
I will give you literally a minute. It's 11:53. When I see the clock at 11:54, I'm rolling it. Could
That
be a minute
beautiful
or
giveaway
less.
footage.
Could be 20 seconds. Could be 45. Who knows? See, Polly, you're out there. Polly! Exclamation point raffle! Get in there. You've got less than a minute. 2 seconds, maybe more. I don't know. There we go.
5 seconds at a time. I only have 5 fingers, you know. On each hand.
I mean, like I said,
I guess I could do this way.
there's not a thing. We're just waiting.
That just takes longer. It's not as fun to do as the 5 seconds at a time.
Keep it
thing.
going. I like it. Oh, here it is. All right. It's 11:54. Giveaway. Let's pick a winner. Brrr, close the
winner.
giveaway. Pick a winner. Drum roll style. The Conjure. I'm so glad I didn't send over the rest of the dice.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are getting a pair of
This
D6.
one. That's
No,
so
they
cute.
each
Paradise.
get one. Come on. They each get two.
Like a
They each get one.
cheeseburger and pair of dice.
There we
Nice.
go.
That was dumb.
You
I
guys both
should've
get one.
said
I loved it.
that. Enjoy your pair of dice, Scotcher. He's probably asleep by now, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, it
Pretty late
is
there.
It's very
Really
late
here.
there.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
late here. I mean, it's late everywhere.
5 o'clock in the morning for them, I think.
Yee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss those days when Liz was over there. Like, the time difference is so wild.
Really crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to log off on this, but good game, everyone. And
Right.
Yes.
I'm
All
gonna
you gotta
log
do
off
is click the X.
so that
All
you
you gotta do
guys
is get
can
out
log
of
off.
How do I
I
log off in
appreciate
the
all the
internet?
playing and fun, and you guys
it. This
look
was
forward
great.
to doing this again in 2 weeks.
I had a lot of fun.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Thank you
everyone.
for the time to listen and give a crap.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye
button.
bye. Everyone else has
The
to
big
log
red
off.
one.
Yeah, you gotta log off. There he goes. Now Courtney's the only one. There we go. All right, that was a great time. Kotcher. Oh shit. There we go. All right, so I've got. There we go. All right, I've got a little fun little camera issue at here. Anyway, so Kotcher, Novares, you've got a pair of gelatinous cube D6 heading your way, one for each of you, which is honestly fucking amazing. That's great. You two are awesome people, and I can't think of a more deserving couple for these two to go off to. So I'm glad we're sending those off with you. I mean, no joke, it also saves us on shipping costs. So, I hope you guys all had a great time. We're gonna roll out of here. We're gonna find someone to raid. Don't know who normally hangs out Saturday nights on Twitch. Let's see who we got. Yeah, we gotta raid somebody. Let's find someone. I'm trying to find somebody. Let's raid Buzzbar. Come on. Buzzbar is playing Diablo 2. We were talking about playing Diablo 2 last time. Let's raid Buzzbar. Buzzbar deserves it. And I also kind of want to see some Diablo 2, so let's go on and do that. So when you see Buzzbar, drop a bunch of raids. Emotes in their chat. We will blow them up. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Buzzbar's been hanging out with a lot of Diablo 2 recently. And I think that's pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. Alright. There we go. Raid is going. I'll see you all Tuesday night. We got a big thing with ARC planned, so make sure that you're here. I've got a little bit of an event planned, and I think it's going to be fun with the people of the server. I don't want to spoil it, because I also don't want to tip the players off. So I'm excited about that. Have a good night. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on Tuesday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.